Let's go, beautiful people all around the world. How you doing today? Good to see you. Mr. Hates Company, what is up, my man? Hey, I've seen your YouTube videos. Welcome, welcome. Swifter, good to see you. Dykstra, shipmate, what's up, my man? What is up? How you been? What games you been playing? James is here. We're on a hot stream today. Today, the game is available on Steam. If you haven't played the game on Steam, go over there to Steam, download it. You can do it below in the links, and you can do Dragonheir Silent Gods right here. If you do !Dragonheir, you'll be able to go over there to Steam and download the game. I don't know if it's faster, right? But I feel like it's a little bit faster. I'm on Steam right now, and when I do things in the game, I feel like it's quicker. I don't know. You let me know. You let me know if that's just me being all hyped up. Shirky, what's up, my man? Thanks so much for all the support. Appreciate it. Hope everybody's doing well. Crit is back in the house. Look, this game's had 10 million downloads in 13 regions during the global launch. This is a game brought to us by Nuverse that makes Marvel Snap. Brand new game, Dragonheir Silent Gods. Go check it out, guys. It's kind of got the tabletop dice rolling aesthetic to it with all the different heroes, all this cool, right? All these different cool heroes we can play together. And we've been playing this game already for 40 days. I think I'm on my 40th day for the login. Is that correct? Let me go here and check it out. Events. Should be somewhere around there. Yeah, it's going to be 40 days in just 1 minute. We're going to have reset. Let's go. I'm going to go into Fey Meander today and try to make it to 60. I did a little bit of Fey Meander last night to get some more. What did I get? Some more essence to level up my elemental advantage. I got my elemental advantage all the way up to three tiered for 39% additional attack. And then here we're getting the 10% additional elemental damage in poison fire. There we go. There's reset. Let's do this. Hey, the game's also available on Epic Games downloader if you want to play it there. We've got it on Mac. Don't forget, this game is available on Mac, iOS, Android, and you can do crossplay. You can jump between all of those. And today's video is a sponsored ad. Today is a sponsored ad. We've had a few of these playing in the last 40 days, but today is one. It's a big one for Steam, right? Because the game's available on Steam now, so go play it there. Yeah, we got to hype it up for Steam today, guys. I know you've been watching me for 40 days play this game, but we got to hype it up today for Steam. Let me see if I missed anything else. I don't think I did. Everywhere it's downloadable. Yeah, we talked about, okay. Yeah, we've got it all in there. Cool, let's get to the game. Again, if you want to download it, do !, hey, Prime Sub, do ! Dragonheir. You'll see it pop up every 30 minutes. What's going on, man? Thanks so much for the Prime Sub. Appreciate the love and support, guys. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're having some luck with some summons. Hey, is it good? Foley with Erich and Felicity for Vortex. Could be. She needs to proc her wild, right? Just like Felicity. Felicity does it at a 50% chance on her battle skill to do multiple procs here on this, right? She's got a 50% chance, boom, boom, she can do 3 shots. But the epic, and she's legendary, the epic one, let's go over here to Flame, yeah. She's got a 30% chance to do it 3 times on her ultimate, so it's a little bit harder for her to fire off. But she can still do multiple wild procs, so that's good for the whole entire team. Well, kind of, like Felicity's on her own. Felicity doesn't really need anybody else for support, not at all. Or what's going on? Who was permitting this stuff? Shirky, be careful. This is a sponsored stream, man. Yeah. Yeah, appreciate it though, man. Appreciate the love. So awesome. Oh, is that your name? It's okay. I'm just messing with you, but don't let anything too crazy go in there. That's how I pronounce your name? Okay. Assel1. I'm gonna say that. I think it's Hugh Hasselhoff. That's what it is, right? Cheers, everyone. Good morning. It's 9 a.m. for me over here. I'm just waking up. After the stream, I got to dress up in a Mario and Luigi costume and go trick-or-treating with my kids here in Japan. Japanese do not celebrate Halloween like we do in America, but they are doing something up at the strip mall that we have up here during the day. So we're going to be up there around noon, and it's a nice sunny day today. So I'm going to be Luigi. My son's going to be Mario. My daughter is a princess. And we're going to have some fun up there. Yeah. It's late for you? Yeah, I know, Sirky. It's always late. You always talk about how you got to go to bed. Isn't it 1 or 2 a.m. there? So I don't know about her so much. I don't know how massive she's going to be on her own. It's all about RNG, right? All about luck to have her fire off. the wild procs. Checked by allies. Okay, so this is good though. The wild procs checked by allies is going to increase her basic ability. And once Erich get to 100% chance to always wild proc, that'll be good for her. And then if Felicity gets some additional wild procs, that'll be good for her. Yeah, not a bad team. I mean, who else do you got? Who else do you got in wild to round out that team? With the time I should be getting to bed? Yeah, I think that's what happens. All these different time zones. Let's see what's going on in arena. I do need to knock out some of these arena battles, and I'm high up here. Look, I'm ranked number 40 in arena, and these battles are kind of tough. Like I got. Okay, this one has been. Ghouland has kind of been a little bit of a pain for me to strip all the debuffs sometimes. And here we're gonna get stunned, recharge speed penalty. Okay, let's make sure that our tank has somebody else to be hit with this. We're going to put him in there in the 3x3. I'm pretty sure that Zarloth will target a group instead of just the tank. It doesn't say he will. It doesn't say it should just be the tank and then 3x3 from the tank, right? We should be safe like this. Should be. And then Vineyard's going to do the same thing. Always target the tank. 11-4-8. Yeah, we got him beat. We got him beat on time. We just have to take him out. It depends on if anybody can reach back here. I don't think so in a 3x3. Plus, we'll be covered in. Yeah, he could. He did. He went for the. He did. He didn't go for the tank. He went for the most congested area. So I should have brought him up. Because that recharge speed penalty is costing us right now. Costing us big. Costing us so big we died. Yeah, I wasn't sure. All right, let's replay this. I wasn't sure when I was playing him earlier if he could reach back there. If he'd only do the 3x3 at the tank, or if he would go for an area like this right here. Guild battle today? Do we have a new guild battle? Did we set up defense yesterday? I'm not sure if I set up my strongest defense. It's 9 a.m. for me. Okay, now Zarloth will do recharge speed penalty there. There we go. Okay, now we're set with our guys in the back. We should go before them now. There we go. And if Sigurd can go here without us getting too messed up. She got stunned? How did she get stunned? Hey, we've got block debuffs. Okay, you remember when I'm always talking about the stun set? How did we get stunned when we've got block debuffs up? Does it only do debuffs? It doesn't do control? Whoa. Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that? And how many times am I'm always talking about the stun set? We even did a video on YouTube about the stun set in PvP. I finally got hit by it. But I'm curious though. Debuff immunity. All ranged heroes? No. Joining Alliance server? Yeah, you can join our server. What's going on? On server CCV, that's where I'm at. CCV, I'm sure we've always got spots open. You just have to contact Atlas. You'll see there. Need control immunity. Is there such thing as control immunity? I had no idea that debuff immunity did not work for control abilities. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy because I was talking about putting my Varesh in a stun set too so many times. And this person has it at 23 hits at a 20% chance to do it. All right, let's do this again. See if they get lucky. Man, that was like 3 days ago we did a video on the stun set, how I was so excited to play it in arena. But I thought debuff immunity would cover it. But nope, here we go. He's got 3 shots. Yep, stunned again. Stunned again, are you kidding me? And it's perfect timing for your team, especially when Varesh does it, because then everybody's about to pop their ultimates afterwards. And it's a little bit of RNG, but it's not that much RNG because it's 3 hits on Varesh at a 20% chance. Each of those hits. Dude, that whole stun with Varesh right there just wipes out my whole team. If it didn't hit Sig, I'd be okay. And there's not that many things in the game that give you control immunity. You know? We got a couple rares that if we get controlled, they do a few things. Is there one where it takes off? Wasn't there a rare and epic whenever you get controlled? There's the epic Theodore, the poison guy. Whenever you get controlled, we lower their turn meter, their hardest hitting attack person, but that's only, you still get controlled. We don't like remove it. You're going to try that out now? Yeah, I told you it's awesome. I've been talking about doing stuns forever, but in my video, I was always talking about like, what would you follow up the stun with? Well, here you just follow up the stun with all your abilities because you're taking each other out. But I was like, would you follow it up with an AoE provoke with Urgander here in the front? And then kind of like chain the stuff, chain it into different control so they can't do a lot. Now remember, he's going to be a little bit slower, but not that much slower. If I made her a bit faster, if I had some, because she's popping off at 11.88, he's going first at 11.48. If I got lucky with skill haste down here, a whole bunch of skill haste hits, I could jump in front probably, instead of going with a skill haste set. Or in a situation like this, I could actually go skill haste artifact because I know what I'm up against, right? Now I know what I'm up against. I could go with a skill haste artifact, but we don't have one in Epic, right? We'd have to go with a legendary skill haste artifact to beat that out. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's stop getting beat right now. Looks like Sam. Who what? Mr. Pancakes, what's going on, buddy? How you doing today? All right, let's stop getting beat by that team just from that one stun alone. But man, it's perfect timing for that stun. I might have to go back to a stun set on him too and actually really play it out with combos afterwards. All right, let's see what we have here. We have a whole fire and poison team. They got our girl here to strip all of our buffs and knock back our turn meter when we get buffs, which is not cool to have with our girl here. Turn meter reduction is never cool. Felicity, right? Rash, is he even? Okay, he's geared. And then they've got our girl. So if we get debuffs up, diamond shape. If he goes 3, whole screen 3, 1, we'll be okay there. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see if we can still fire off before we have to worry about this legendary knocking back our turn meter. Oh, she just popped up. Okay. Decrease attack is off our Sigrid. There we go. Fire, fire. We're good. Oh, we only got 2 left? What happened? Like everybody died on both sides. Yeah, get out of here. What's going on, Zaymax? How you doing today? He looks like Stu to you? Yeah. I think I look like Stu, right? This is the normal Stu look. Try to apply shadows, said full, and I guess I need to invite. Join our Discord. Join Discord and ask in there for Atlas. Just do @Atlas and then let Atlas know you're trying to get in there. I doubt we have... I mean, I'm sure our alliance is full. We're a top alliance. We were number 1 forever, and I think we just lost our first battle, our last alliance battle. That was our first time losing. So we're active. We got a lot of active people, but you know how games are. All games. You've always got somebody that's gonna fall off. We got to bring in some fresh blood. Yeah, man, come on over. I mean, depending on how you're doing in the game, you know. I don't know if Atlas just takes anybody off the street. You gotta prove your worth a little bit. You gotta make sure you have decent team, I guess. You know, since we're trying to compete. Yeah, I'm doing good today. Today's a wonderful day. We get to do some Halloween stuff later today. Kids and I get to dress up as Luigi. Son is Mario. My daughter is Princess. And we're gonna go do what we do over here for Halloween candy, which isn't gonna be a lot, I don't think. What is the Discord for Shadows? Oh, you asked for that Discord in Shadows? Can you message me in my Discord? Can you say like, "Hey Stu," or send me a message, and then I'll give you the Shadow Discord. It's easy then, and then I just click your name. I go invite to, and then I just pick that server. I don't have to go copy paste anything and do anything wild. All right, where are we at? Where are we at today? Oh, I wanted to work on 3v3 battles as well. That means I got to gear out all my PvP people to do 3 battles. We got to gear out a couple other teams. That's going to be some work. No test server today, right? We got to play on the Steam client. Hey, guys, seriously, if you haven't played the game on the Steam client, go ahead and use this download link. I don't know how this works, though. Look, whenever you do Steam, like when I do the Steam link, this link right here, when I click that, it takes me to the Steam web page, not my Steam client. Maybe I have to have the Steam client up. Yeah, it is. You would think, but I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit faster. Now, I'm not saying that just because this is a sponsored stream. I feel like it's a little bit faster, but I've only been playing it for a day. But I think once I keep playing it, it'll kind of just feel like the same. But I don't know. I don't know if the PC client's available anymore. from their website. I would assume so. It's just on Steam now, so it's got a lot more eyes that can see it. A lot more people on Steam that are looking for, you know, when they search on Steam all the time for games, free-to-play games, boom. This game will pop up, I guess, for them. And then we'll also have reviews on the game, which will be pretty cool. And I did stream this game on Steam, not stream on Twitch. I streamed this on Steam. It was a lot of fun back when they had some kind of Steam event. The game had to hook it up for me, the company. They had to hook everything up and get me ready and give me all these codes to be able to log into actual Steam. And we had a good amount of people. I mean, we had a lot of people watching us stream. It was fun. Let me look it up right now. Let me find Dragonheir here. From when I downloaded it? No, not, yeah, library. Not my own. Because now... Oh, store. I gotta go store. Now people can rate it. It can be seen by more eyes. People can get in here and start playing it with us. Yep. Free to download. Nuverse. Does it give you like an amount? Yeah, it tells you how many are downloaded. Recently viewed, all reviews. Does it tell you how many have downloaded the game so far? Since this came live? And this has been live for the last 24 hours or so, right? Already on my wish list. 2 friends want this game. Well, you can stop wanting the game. It's out. It's out already. MMO, online co-op, cross-platform multiplayer, in-app purchases, required third-party account. Okay, yeah. Google, Facebook, you log in with. I don't know if you can see how many downloads. I'd be curious to know how many, and I think they keep track of all that. I think all that is here on Steam somewhere. You guys let me know if you see that. Currently 800 players, like actively in the game or downloaded. Where do you see that info? Is there a statistics page? I'm sure there is, right? Steam's pretty good with letting us know all that information. Public, English. I don't know. I'm trying to find. View the official website. Dragonheir, view updated history. No? Yeah, let me know what you see. Does it say how many downloads or how many current players? Oh, here you go. Oh, James said James hit me some information too on it. He said he's got 1,358 all-time peak, 870 weekly average players. And it just released yesterday. Okay, not bad. I mean, like I said, it gets more eyes on the game. More people can come join us and play. So that's pretty exciting. Oh, same thing. So what you just sent me, I see that down there on the chart too. 807 players in game, 1,358 at peak times. Hey, let's go. 800 players in game. Come over here and watch us on. Come watch us stream, my man. Come on. What do we got to do? We're doing our daily. We were getting rid of or finishing up our daily. Oh, we got to go to the Vortex boss. Our commissions. Let's get these commissions done. Let's burn down some of our stamina for the day and go into the Goblin Cave. I still think I got to knock some of that out, and then we'll go over to Fey Meander. Get to floor 60 for gum. Let's see how hard it is. I'm sure we can make it to floor 60. Where are you guys stuck at in Fey Meander? How high have you been able to get? Because we've got 180 floors. How high can we get out of 180 floors? There you are. Okay, yep, I see you, buddy. I'm gonna give you the Shadows server. There it is. Yep, it's in the private message you sent me. Jassel, I got you, bud. You're set. Yeah, you hit me. You hit me in 3 places, man. General chat, Dragonheir chat, and DM. Okay, yeah, you can talk to them now. Let's see, pending request, friend. Okay, and you got me with the man. You hit me in 4 places. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna check back at the end of the week and see what the statistics are. What? Like how many players, how many downloads, peak times, all that. Yeah, on Steam only. Right. That's pretty good. I mean, it's pretty good for a day. I'm sure it's hard to find games. It's very competitive on Steam. There's a lot of free games to download and play on Steam. So he said, heck yeah, I'm serious. I know. It looks like you are. You're there. Now you can talk to Atlas and see what's going on with the situation. You know, if we have any spots available. And when we do have spots available, we'll pick you up, right? Because we always need to make sure everybody's hitting the Vortex boss every day. Everybody's always participating in the Alliance stuff that we have going on. So yeah, welcome. I'm sure you'll get in. But I don't have anything to do with that, so I'm just in the Alliance, you know. I'm just in it. Hey, look at all these goodies. Hey, look, did I tell you I did some summons last night? I showed James a screenshot of the summons. I did some summons. I just got bored. I wanted to summon some, I just wanted to get some new epics, honestly. I was missing some cool epics, and I wanted to try to pick up those epics, but I kept getting the same epics over and over and over again. And I got a brand new legendary. I got to do Grave of Curse 25 times. Well, that's a weekly. And this weekly will be up for 16 days. Remember, these weeklies that we have that unlock every week, new ones unlock, but they'll always stay there, and we can complete them at any time for our battle pass, which is really sweet. Give me collect all. There we go. Oh man, I need gold so bad. You know, every time I go to do something, I'm selling some more gear to try to get gold, so I can level up some new heroes. Always. Yeah, last night I'm like trying to level up all these new heroes, at least to even 90, so I could play them going through the trials, and I'd run out of gold. I'm leveling up some new gear, run out of gold. I have to keep going back and trying to sell everything I can. Did you know we can see your total summons on your account? Yeah, I heard that. I heard that somewhere. You can go to a website. It takes you to a website, and you can see each of what you actually summoned, the name of it all. Oh, let me show you the legendary. That's right. So this is the legendary I pulled. I think she's pretty sweet. She can hit hard at times in AoE. I've seen her do this. I'm sure you all have. There she is, the dragon. The dragon in the beginning of the game. Although she's melee, though, so she works a little bit differently because she's up there in the front line running around with everyone. So that puts her in the crosshairs, but we do get 45% critical damage in arena, which is nuts. Could you imagine 45% additional critical damage on my Sig when she pops off? Oh man, I need to play in arena. But this has no ceiling. Sacrifices allies, undead creatures, and deals damage. For each stack of dragon blood on the hero, the damage will be increased by 7. With full stacks of dragon blood, the damage will go up by 5% with no upper limit. No upper limit at all. And she can summon two corpses around the enemy, the lowest HP, which is pretty cool too. Right? Going up against the lowest HP person on the board in PvP, that's really good. So if we have a whole bunch of undead out there for her to sacrifice, because she'll do everybody's. Everybody's undead. She'll sacrifice them. And hit really hard. She's been awesome for me. Yeah, you enjoying her? What are you playing her with? You're at 534 total summons, so that's counting purple dice and gold dice. Where do you go to see that? Did we get an update? Somebody told me there was an update to how you do your skill settings, and I was like, what? I went to check and I couldn't see it. Settings on top right headphone. Top right headphone. This headphone thing right here. Okay, it pulled up a web page. This web page is telling me penalty appeal, violation report, currency query, summon record query. There we go. Account problems, game running and login, penalty issues, top up problems, how to download and play, how to report to check progress, how to save my game progress. Okay. Let's look at this summon. Total summons 172. You said you had how many total summons? What? What? How do you have 534 total summons? Cheater? What are you doing, man? What are you cheating with? Yeah. Oh. It reset? Is that purple dice? Yeah, purple dice, I think it's separate, right? Yeah, starlight. So for the starlight, and then it says sunlight. Yeah. So for gold dice, it's telling me I've done 172. For purple dice, it's telling me I've done 441. Still, you're above me. I've been spending like crazy to get gold dice. How are you opening 175 gold dice when I've only opened up and you're supposed to be free to play, my friend? Free to play. It counts only the last 7 days? Oh, well, that's kind of... They should do a total. At least the total should be good. I mean, it should only show us the last 7 days of what we actually summoned. This is good, but I recorded my summons and I could do a video on it. And you can see all the epics, all the same epics that I kept summoning over and over again, right? You'll be able to see those. All right, back to the game. Sorry, I was looking at something you couldn't even see, so that's no fun. That's no fun at all. All right, let's go to the Alliance and see what's going on with the Alliance battles. Alliance duel is up. We've already set up our defense. So today is phase 1 attack. Uh-oh. This isn't like PvP. In PvP, everybody is leveled up to 100, so it's awesome. Your whole entire roster is ready to go in PvP. Yo, Sweat Death is in here. But in here, you actually have to have the heroes leveled up. Oh, one guy left. One dude left on this side. Is it the same on both sides? Let me go back. The total count still keeps? Okay. Oh, we got a lot of people to beat over here. Ooh. This is a stall team, right? Doesn't matter. You can always try it out. If you lose, you don't lose anything. You don't lose your battle. You can always just try. So try your heart out. See what you can do. What's the team I use in Arena? Oh yeah, the team in Arena I can't use here because I don't have my Urgander leveled up. And I don't have a lot of those guys that I use in Arena leveled up, do I? Oh man, we got to block heals. We got to block buffs, remove buffs. Let's do that. Let's move these out of here. Who else? Who else? Who else would I normally use? Debuffs. Sigrid, of course, right? Sig. Remove. And then the only other person, this is 4. The only other one I had in here was to block myself from being debuffed. But Urgander can still... I mean, they don't even have a lot of debuffs. Do I need her in here? I don't think I need her. I need a cleanser, though, eventually. But none of these are leveled up. My cool new dragon lady would be sweet. She's not leveled up. Okay. He's got gear on. He's got resistance gear on. For some reason. Dane? Dane's not leveled. Oh, is he leveled a little bit? 90. He's not over 90. He's not 5-star. I just leveled him to 90 for fun so I could show a video. Let's go to... I'm just wondering what else could help me. I mean, I could just do anybody for more damage and remove more buffs. She could at least remove buffs when old girl here tries to heal everybody and revive them all. She's going to do decreased defense, and we can block buffs on them. Okay, that's cool. I think we can... Let's try it out. Let's try it out with 4. Remember, we could save our guys. We could try it out with 4 and save heroes for other battles, because once we use these heroes in this battle, we can't use them again for other attacks. 102 chance to crit. Okay. This guy, we need to get... Right? Could do this, although I thought we were trying to get a little more damage. Accuracy, accuracy. Let's attack on that. Let's go with attack and accuracy. Okay, that's not right. That's supposed to be... That's a visual error. That is accuracy. It has to be. Yeah, it's accuracy. That's HP for some reason. Okay, sure. 40 draws? What do you do? Strip buffs with Dane? Oh, yeah. Strip 2 buffs with Dane. Hey, you're right. We got a diamond shape AoE to strip 2, but I don't have Dane booked, though. He's only got a 75% chance, but I guess that's better than nothing, right? 75 is still good if we need it. Okay, we'll pull him in Yeah, see, it's not scrolled. We'll pull him in after if we have issues. Let's see if we can beat him down really quick without it. Maybe we can get lucky enough. I don't know what their gear. I didn't even look at their gear yet. I mean, that's the coolest thing about this. We don't have to worry about failing. No big deal. Oh, this guy will strip, though. This guy's going to remove buffs, too. But yeah, we could always use Dane as a backup. Definitely. Let's just put them together. What do they got? What do they got? They got an AoE provoke over here, which will hit everybody, but we're not worried about that. We're gonna pop off well before that happens. Decrease attack whenever we attack Urgander. Sure. We can't even check the gear. Oh, we can't check gear in PvP and guild versus guild like we can in PvP. All right. Sure. Let's go. There's decreased attack on all of us. That Urgander passive. Look at it, just refreshing. Okay, we blocked her from reviving everyone, but she's going to remove a debuff. Gillian's going to remove and put up decreased defense. No, we're blocked that too. Oh, they're so slow. Our block's still on. Okay, good. We knocked back her turn meter too. Sig isn't going to pop for a minute. They were actually so incredibly slow it worked out for them. Because now they got buffs up. We're all off timing. They're able to get all their stuff up while my ultimates are kind of just firing off at a different pace than theirs. Okay, this hit right here soon, maybe. Okay, blocking again. That's good. Okay, it's gonna line up with her in the back now. So she cannot revive. Can she? Oh, she can. It doesn't matter if they got that on at all, but we're popping twice. Okay. Sigrid popped twice. We're going to need some more damage. We had some more AoE damage, and then Dane in here or somebody like that to do some more, we'd be okay. How much time do we have left? 1 minute and 50 seconds? These stall teams, I tell you what. No debuffs back there. Okay, Mithrai's in the back. We got to be able to take her out. I just don't think we can take her out. We didn't provoke her right then. I mean, that's the whole thing. We got to take her out, right? And one shot from Sig would decrease attack on to not working. Oh, we could put our girl in here to block debuffs, right? If we can get Sig without that decrease attack, we can bring Thea in. That or just more AoE damage in the back. There we go. Oh, got him. Oh, Sig. Yeah. Popped off there at the end. 200. Nice. 4 versus 5. Took him down. Took a while. What's going on? Slaju, is that how I say that? Gaming, how are you, my man? Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well today. Any rare lineup for, are you talking about for the world bosses that we're fighting right now? Any rare lineup? I'm sure there's an easy rare lineup, but do you have them leveled to 100? Do you have them all with good gear and stuff? I guess gear's not an issue. We can put gear on anybody, but we got to have heroes leveled up to at least rank 5. They don't have to be 100. They could be 90 rank 5, so we can put runes on both sides there. But we got to at least have that. Who said pizza, man? Who's getting pizza? Now you made me hungry, and I just had breakfast. Let's see. Yeah, mildly baked. What is going on here? What conversation did I miss with all this pizza talk? Toasty buns. What level are you at in the game? Yeah. Where is he at? What level is he at? How many heroes does he have leveled up? Got to hit that goblin cave. I actually need to hit the goblin cave to run out some of my stamina right now. Okay, that battle was kind of difficult. Another stall team? Not really. This one's nowhere near as bad. Although I think I'm out of juice now. What else do I have? I'd have to change around some heroes. All right, we'll do this in a minute. Let me go hit some goblins. Get some of my stamina used. Then we'll see what else we can do. Did I knock out both my commissions already? Okay, there's our world boss. We got arena. Still to do some there. See if we even have these guys geared for Goblin. False pizza alarm? Yeah, I think it was a false pizza alarm. Why you guys get me excited? But maybe I'm going to eat pizza later today. Yeah? It's Saturday here. Maybe it's a pizza day. Isn't it so weird to... Does anybody out there like not like pizza? If you're Asian, do you like pizza? Is it a thing? Because my kids just don't like pizza. They've been brought up too Japanese. All about rice and seafood, seaweed. My kids, my kids are all about seaweed and stuff like that. But pizza, no. When I was growing up, or even 7 years ago when I lived in the States, there was this cool mom and pop pizza place right around the corner from where I lived. Anytime I'd go there and get a New York style pepperoni pizza, any day, didn't matter when it was. I don't care what day it is. Hey, you want pizza today, Stu? Oh, let's go, man. Let's go. Let's get some pizza. You know, and when I was a kid, if my parents said pizza, you know I was going crazy. I'm like, yeah, let's go, pizza. But my children, when I say, hey, you want to get some pizza, they're like, nah, no thanks. And my wife's always like, you just get, you get it for yourself. Don't worry about the kids. They're not having it, man. My kids aren't having it. They're like, no, I don't want any. And they've got some weird pizza over here with mayonnaise, like mayonnaise drizzle on top, fish flakes. If you want some fish flakes on your pizza, slices of potato. Like you take a potato, you slice it thinly, and then you put it on the pizza. Thinly sliced potato with like mayonnaise and shrimp sauce and stuff like that. That's not even pizza. It's already making me sick talking about it. It's already trying to make me gross, talking about stuff like that. Okay, we need a piece of... Did I already save this set? That's defense. Stinky pizza. Yeah, who eats that kind of pizza? I guess it's a cultural thing, obviously, but not cool. Not cool for me, that's for sure. Not about that. Not that life. It looks like I don't have anything to put additional attack percentage. Oh, crit rate. Maybe there's a crit rate one. It's on this guy, though. Yeah, but he doesn't do anywhere near as much damage as this main character. Main character blows up in here. Well, he's got 2 AoEs, so maybe he was doing some good damage in here. Oh, well. We'll keep it to the main character. Critical damage, critical damage. Attack, the goblet. Okay, that'll work. He'll fire off. We just got to replace gear on him. She's good. And then we got to put gear on. This one will be easy. Latalis. Just whatever. Actually, let's get him this gear. Yeah. Give everybody some additional attack. Although I don't know how much of an increase that does give us. I'm sure it's a bit. Right? Giving everybody additional attack here. It's gotta equate to something. 15% additional attack every time they do their ultimate. Flat attack. What? I've got no more flat attack. Critical damage? Yeah, critical damage, huh? My accuracy is pretty high already. Oh, who's rocking this though in here? Do we have anybody with multi-hit? I don't have anybody with a multi-hit ultimate. Who has the shortest cooldown for an ultimate then? 18 seconds? His is pretty long, so we don't want to put it on him. He's already got the crown. He would be cool, but I don't really have accuracy on him. Yeah, no accuracy. We don't need the crown on her because she's just going to do a lot of damage. And then him, yeah, too long of a cooldown. Oh, I didn't have Fur Bath booked all the way? Yeah, it's only because... Didn't really have to, right? Guess not. Okay, is that everybody? Let's go. Oh, we're missing go to equipment. We're missing one other. Oh, man, he's got no pants. This guy's got no pants on. No pants, no gloves. That's how he rolls. Attack percentage. All right, now I need some gloves. Okay, let's roll it. We should be all right. I think we'll either get 3-star or we'll be really close to getting 3-star. Somewhere around there. Sausage, I like it with the spicy Italian sausage on my pizza, right? But all in all, pepperoni is always fine with me. If you want to do a pepperoni pizza, as long as it's not too greasy. Normally they're not. I mean, pepperoni pizza is always greasy, but as long as it's not like crazy greasy. Otherwise, you can just mat down the grease a little bit if you want to. But New York style. I'm all about New York style pizza. I don't like the fat Chicago's. Is that what they call it? The Chicago style pizza? I don't like all that bread. It's too much bread for me. I like the toppings. But I also like the Supreme. Throw me some bell peppers, some onions, spicy sausage, pepperoni. Yeah, and I'm good. It's delicious. Seaweed pizza. Yeah, man. Nubkins, you never heard of seaweed pizza before? It's the best over here. You just take everything from the ocean, you slap it on a pizza, and you're like, oh, yeah, it's good. That's Neapolitan style here in Romania. Most of them are like that. In Romania, nice. But I hear that the pizza in places like that around the world, like Italy and all over there, it's a little bit different. Like the cheese is different, the sauce is different. They slap some mozzarella on it, right? They got a little bit of a marinara, and then you just got the pizza. And if I had my own, like if I could, I used to try to make pizza back in the day myself. Buffalo mozzarella, is that what they put on it? Is the best? I used to, did we get 3-star? Oh yeah, let's go. I bought this little thing that you could make pizzas on. Kind of something that you kind of put in like a brick oven, but it wasn't a brick oven. It was a normal oven. And then I was making my own dough, and I'd put the dough overnight in the freezer or the refrigerator, and then I'd be doing this with it, and I'd make my own pizza from scratch, everything from scratch. This is years ago when I lived in Atlanta. Tried to do that for a good year, but I never had a good oven to make pizza. The ingredients were good. All of that was cool, and I was making all sorts of different kind of pizzas, but I never had a good oven. And you need a good oven, you know? You can't just be using your little toaster oven. You can't use even the American style big ovens because, you know, I guess you could. I preheated the oven, and I tried my best. It wasn't bad. It was good pizza, you know? We have real ingredients, not those plastic cheese. Not that American plastic cheese, is that right? No, it's good. It's good. I would make pizza all the time. And over here, we don't have ovens like we do in America. Japanese don't have ovens in their homes like American ovens. Those big ovens that we have, you'll never find them in a Japanese home here. We have like microwave ovens that actually are ovens and microwaves that I don't know how to operate at all. Like I have no idea how to operate those that we have here in the house. And then we have this oven underneath our stove that's really small, that's meant to like cook fish, but no big oven like America. Otherwise, I would start making some stuff on my own. Need a stone slab? Yeah, that'd be nice. I've seen some in vans around here. Whenever we have events, they'll have a pizza. They'll have like a pizza van, and it's got a brick oven in there. It's got like a stone oven inside. However, they kind of jerry-rig the van, and then you see this big smoker coming out of the top of the van, and it's good pizza. At this one big park they have here, really sweet. It's like a botanical garden kind of park that also has this huge pool, but the pool is only about 2 feet deep. It's for kids, and it's got, you know, water shooting out everywhere, and then it's got a gigantic obstacle course all the way around the whole thing. This huge complex, way bigger than any kind of park you could think of. And the obstacle course is pretty cool, but it wouldn't fly in America because it's dangerous too. Because in America, people would be getting hurt. I'm surprised it's still around. It's been around forever. Like the obstacle course is all these big pieces of lumber, like logs. It's not like those lumber logs are going to fall over, but you know, you're supposed to balance on them like you're a ninja and go over all this kind of stuff. So I know people are falling off all the time and getting hurt. I just think something like that in America, you know how Americans are. They'll get hurt or somebody push each other off and then everybody's suing. Places closed down. If you're making them at home, yeah, I had a pizza stone. That's what I had before, but we don't have an oven for me to even use a pizza stone here with, so. You mostly use the combo microwave too? You do it where you're at, Shirky? Yeah, I'm used to the big ovens. back in my place. See some American style pizza though. Big company that Jerry's. In Romania, there's no big American pizza place. Yeah, for me to get American style pizza, I can order it here in Japan from Domino's. And I can get the New York style pizza from Domino's, and it's not bad. It's not as good as the mom and pop New York style pizza, you know, from any kind of corner in America, but it's not bad. It's really not. And then if I want to get some really good pizza, if I go into Tokyo, I can go to some places there that have really good pizza. Domino's also, but it's not the same. Yeah, right? Domino's is different everywhere. This is the same Domino's that will have all that shrimp pizza I was talking about earlier. All the seafood, potato, shrimp, weird stuff pizza. And they have seasonal pizzas to where they'll do different things. But it's usually like a Japanese related kind of pizza. It's still not a cool pizza that I would eat. One time they had a hamburger pizza that was kind of a little bit of a spicy hamburger meat with pickles on it, and it was really good. And they only had that for like a month, and I haven't seen it since. So a lot of things that I like and I prefer, they don't keep because it's just not what Japanese eat. And then right now we went to McDonald's last night before I took my kids to their tutor class, and they had 3 new burgers. One was a shrimp burger, McDonald's shrimp burger with some kind of special sauce on the top. Another one was a spicy buffalo chicken sandwich, which I got. It was pretty good. Spicy buffalo chicken sandwich with some kind of a little zany tartar sauce on it. And then there was one other burger. There was a normal burger with bacon, mashed potatoes, and gravy. Yeah, that's not very Japanese. So that burger probably will never come back. Yeah, it had a thing of mashed potatoes on top, gravy. You had your normal McDonald's burger with bacon on the bun. Yeah, we do a lot of seasonal burgers here, though, at these McDonald's, so that's pretty nice. There's always, like, every month, there's always some special burgers going on here. Besides the, quarter pounder, double cheeseburger, Big Mac. Here in London now, I'm hungry again, right? We got to stop talking about food, man. But it is cool that like, the Pizza Huts and the McDonald's are very different around the world. I mean, it's cool and it's not cool. At least they still have some of their original things that we can get still. And then they have kind of their own for the area. Ireland does. Same kind of seasonal burgers. You get those burgers at McDonald's with the egg. A lot of times they'll do the one with the big egg on top, along with bacon in the burger. Some weird sauces here and there. Since NATO will be big here in the future, they'll bring some American style that'd be nice. Yeah. Is it worth forging anything to level 3? Forging anything to level 3. What do you mean forging it to level 3? He has a real question about the game. What's up, Jassel? What do you mean? What do you mean forging something to level 3? What do we do when we forge it? Do you mean when you go into the forge to the right-hand side? Oh, you answered him already? Okay, sweet. On top of it. All ores are the best to forge high. They all sell for the same price. Yeah, but it takes, like, if you what do they sell for? 20,000 each? I think our gear does. Yeah, you guys are making me hungry too. We got to stop talking about food. Unless you know some good food. Good food's over here. I need to start going to some more places. Mexican food's a hard thing to find over here. Mexican, even though the Mexican places that do sell food here do really well. And I'm always like, man, we need American, like whenever I'm out with my wife, I'm like, we need an American pizza place right there. It would do so well. She's like, no, Japanese people won't eat it. And I'm like, a Mexican place right here. No, Japanese people won't eat it. But then whenever we go to those places, because I crave Mexican too, and so does she. Whenever we go to those places, they're all packed, but expensive, crazy expensive. If I go get a burrito here at like the really good Mexican place over near Tokyo Disney, right outside of Tokyo Disney, there's a mall, and that mall has Outback, Red Lobster, a lot of American places. TGIF, it's got that in there. And it also has some kind of Mexican restaurant that I don't think is American based. But the food there is crazy expensive for a burrito. It's kind of like a Chipotle wrap, right? You got the burrito with the rice and whatever else you want in it. But it costs like $15. It's expensive. What other games am I going to play? I was looking to play Cyber Rebellion when that comes out. I guess November 10th. I think it's going to come out. So I'm looking to play that as soon as it comes out. We could play it early also. I think we could play it early. I said that, but I got to download the APK and try it out because I know there are some servers for early access for the game that are only supposed to be like Argentina, Mexico, Australia. Didn't interest you enough? No, I played it. I played it for 2 months. It just didn't interest me enough to keep playing it. Tower defense is good, and by far it's the best tower defense game I've ever seen. By far. But not enough for me to go and play it, honestly. I already played it for 2 months. Yeah, same game that you're playing right now. I played like that whole entire game for 2 months in beta. So I've been there. It's not like I haven't tried it out. And like I said, it's the best tower defense you're going to find, for sure. No, I didn't try it in 1999. Reverse 1999 doesn't look like a game for me at all. I'm all about the dark fantasy look or cyberpunk look or more serious look. I'm not saying that the Reverse 1999 doesn't look nice. It does, but the gameplay doesn't capture me either. And I just played a game like that recently with the 3 cards that we merged together. It was more of a different cyberpunk game where they had high air attackers and low attackers, and we merged our abilities, right? To up to like 3 different levels. And I don't think you can farm gear in Reverse 1999. I don't think you can farm gear or do guilds or do PvP or any of that. Kind of like a Genshin MiHoYo Hoyoverse game, to where you don't have all that. All you've got is the single player experience. So when you add all of it together, it didn't make me want to try it out. No. How's it going though? They say the story is good. I haven't tried it. The story is good. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, I'm not a story person at all. The reason why I didn't even play Honkai Star Rail is because they wouldn't let me skip the story. I tried to play Honkai Star Rail. I tried, man. I tried so hard. Going through there, it wouldn't let me skip the dialogue. I had to like listen and look at every piece of dialogue. And then when it told me to run around to do things, it didn't like lead me to the place to do it. I had to know where I'm at on this one ship or whatever, and what floor I was on. I was like, man, I'm out of this game. I don't want to do like I don't want to play a game to where I'm doing story and running around the whole entire time. That doesn't interest me. I'm all about the fights, man. Get me into the battles, right? If your game is 90% me running around looking at your dialogue, then I already know this is not my type of game. And I can't skip it. That's even worse. But Reverse, I don't know. You'd have to play it. Let me know. Tell me, guys. Tell me if it's good. Let me know your thoughts on it and if there's any gear farming in the game. I gotta have gear farming. I gotta have, like, for me, any game, the longevity of a game is all about gear farming. What's going on? Papa, how you doing? Is it the Popeye King? Papaya King? How you doing, my man? I love to have a game that gear farm because I feel like gear farming is the ultimate in-game thing for me to do. When I'm done collecting all the heroes, when I'm done going through all the content, the final thing and the thing to keep me involved in the game for years to come is always about gear farming. Because everything else will eventually get stale, right? But gear farming for me, I can always log into the game every day and try to get that better piece of gear. And then roll on those substats and, you know, get disappointed or get excited and keep doing it over and over. Otherwise, those other games could be fun for a month or two, which most mobile games are always good for a month, right? They're always exciting for a month. Learn as much as you can, research everything. Let me know what all these heroes do. Let me know what the bosses do. Greetings. Cheers from Argentina. How you doing? Yeah, and that's been out for what? Reverse has been out for only a couple days now. I think, because I know Vulcan's been covering it like crazy. I think he's the only one covering it. Vulcan always covers games where nobody else is really covering it. I know Guitar Rock did one video for Reverse 1999 from months ago. But Vulcan was telling me he was playing it and was picking it up hard. Anybody else really going hard on that one? I see their official website, their official YouTube. But yeah, I don't see a lot of people covering it. Tier list explain. Yo, D Moo, what's happening? Yeah, that'll be out in, I'm hoping, December still. Cloud, December. That's what we're still hoping for. I'm in talks with the devs still. You know, they flew me out to LA to do some amazing stuff earlier this year, and I got to meet them, hang out with them, dinner with them, record some footage, all that kind of stuff. So it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And they really liked how I did my YouTube channel during their beta. Like covering all their heroes, you know, really enjoying the game. Because they know what type of game. You know, I'm from Raid Shadow Legends. They know I like the fantasy. We got Dragonheir, Silent Gods. They know I like the fantasy look. They know I like the turn-based gacha. They could tell how much I was really enjoying it. And yeah, they're staying in contact with me. As soon as I know information that I'm allowed to talk about that's not under, you know, NDA, that kind of stuff, I'll get it out to you. Don't worry. Don't worry. As soon as I can, man. I'm waiting for them to get back to me because I talked to them just a few days ago. And as long as it's something that I can talk about, I'll let you know. Yo, what's happening? Stu, I hope you're having a wonderful day. You too. Try not to die. Oh, he's doing the die game again. The crazy streaming game with all the undead ghoulies and stuff. For Arclight Rumble? What? What do you mean? What are you excited about with Arclight Rumble? What's good and new with Arclight? It could be exciting, right? It could be fast-paced, exciting, whatever rush game you call those. All right, we're almost done with this. Then we're gonna go over to Fey Meander so we can see some more interesting things to where we're doing battles to where we control our abilities, harder battles. We can control our abilities here, but we got this down, right? We're just blasting through this so we can get some more experience to level up more heroes. Yeah, I'm not sure the WoW universe. Yeah, but I don't care if it's the WoW universe. It's still got to be a good game. You know what I mean? It could be the anything universe. How many DC Marvel games do we have come out that aren't that good? You know. I get that it's the WoW universe, but it's got to be good. You know, it's got to be fun. It doesn't look good. Now I can't tell if it's fun or not without playing it first, though. I mean, if it's fast, action-packed battles, I'm just surprised that they're coming out with that game now instead of 10 years ago. Right? It would have made sense. Yo, Squirrel, thanks so much for the Prime sub. Appreciate the love, my man. Thanks so much for all of you hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. Having a good time. You guys really brighten my day every day. Thanks to the video you did to defeat Twitch and Chitter. Great content, man. Hey, thanks. I'm glad you could pass that because a lot of people are still saying they're having issues, but they're not giving their tank enough accuracy. They're like, this doesn't work anymore, Stu. It works. You just got to have accuracy on your tank to be able to provoke somebody. And then once I tell them that and they go back and try it out, they beat it. But so many people on the YouTube comments are like, this does not work. It works. It works. I promise. It works. We got to blow this horn. Okay, come on, legendary. With you guys on stream right now, can I get a legendary hero? Okay, I'll take an epic. You got Siri telling you to come watch me. StewGaming TV streaming on Twitch. Yeah, Arturo, let's go, buddy. Did I get an epic that I didn't have? No, a common. You got... It's going to be a useful legendary? Which legendary is that? What is Zephy? Is that the legendary summoner? Oh, we got some more summons here. Free daily summons. You found you because of Dragonheir? Glad I did. Hey, thank you. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching my videos and for coming here. And supporting. Awesome. Yes. Mamba. It's got a PC client right now, actually. But it will. But not one that you can play right now, right? If you play it right now, you have to do it on BlueStacks, which doesn't really work. Or Nox it was. Something like that. But yes. Yeah, day one launch PC client. And we got a PC client right here for Dragonheir Sonic Gods. It's now on Steam. So guys, go check it out on Steam. Download the game on Steam. Even if you have the PC client, I don't know. I don't know if it's easier for you. I like it more now that it's on Steam because when I do purchases, I've already have everything set up to do a purchase in Steam. So now if I want to buy something within the game, I don't go over to my tablet and buy it. Because before on the PC client that they had for this game, Dragonheir, it would take me to some other web page. I'd have to set something else up differently. But with Steam, I'm locked in with my PayPal too. So it's just one tap purchase and I'm done. I like Steam because of that too. Yeah, right. I feel like it's better. I don't like doing a lot of third-party payment options for different games. It's not that I don't trust this game, but since I've already been doing Steam for so many years, and I've already been doing, you know, Android and Apple for so many years, and then if I need to contest something like Apple, you remember there's a lot of people that play Marvel Strike Force. Yeah, Hokai Mara, what's up, my man? Look at these sweet graphics. I know, man. Look at these sweet graphics. Marvel Strike Force, when they went to Red Stars, I talked to Apple about refunding the last 6 months of my purchases, and they did. Right? Marvel Strike Force for a whole year was a beautiful, gorgeous, fun game that I spent a lot of money on. And then after that 1 year, they went to those Red Stars, and it was just a slot machine. Just, you know, anybody could have any hero. They could hit high Red Stars, and then all their stats are 75% better than everybody else. So I talked to Apple, and I got them to refund 6 months of purchases. It was multiple thousands of dollars. And I was like, yeah, I'm out. I'm out of this game. And my account never got banned. It never got, I never went back to play it or anything, but it's cool that I have that safety net sometimes if games pull something funny. I don't know if Steam would do that. I doubt Steam would. Maybe if enough people said something. All right, let's go over to Fey Meander and get some of these battles in. I want to make sure we can get to 60, which I'm sure we can get to 60, but it does take a little time. We're at 49 right now. Let's go. You like to pay? Arturo, stop buying, man. You gotta play the game, man. Play the game. What are we up to today? I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna try to get to level 60, which we're not that far away, right? We're 49. Come on, we can get to 60. How hard is this boss at 60? Then we're gonna get Gum here. Little Gum. Gum's gonna give us some AoE stuns. He's gonna give us a blind. And then try to remove. He's gonna give us this. This is the most important thing. This resistance lead, which we actually need to fight 60 with. We kind of need it, but they should have given it to us at 59 so we could level them up and use them at 60 for resistance lead. That's what should have happened. Gum with some Gum wants some fun. All right, we're here. Let's roll this. Let's get some treasure and see if these battles are hard. They should be getting pretty hard though. Harder. And I don't have anything fancy. I've just been putting in currently because my guys are pretty strong. I've been putting these guys in. Just normal. Oh, not that one. Okay. What happened to Varesh's gear? Just normal old dudes, you know? I do have Varesh in here though. Because we got him from the new box. 99-cent box. How much accuracy? 170. We'll put this on him. We're not rocking with the 5-team bonus though, but it's okay. Let's go with the 15% additional attack gear. Yeah. I've just been autoing lately, just auto right through it. We've been good. Our tank is tanking, our heals are healing. Oh, he just got jacked up a little bit. Now, I got to remember that Quirion doesn't have a big diamond shape heal. He only has a 3x3 heal. Fey is overtuned as hell. I mean, when we get higher up, yeah. On champs are the best. I swear your comments on champs. Which one? On champs are the best. Hey, man, appreciate it. You got Questa? Do we all get her? No. What do you mean you got? What do you mean? Do we all get her? I wish we all got Questa. I don't have her because I don't remember pulling her. Nope. No special deal where everybody logs in and gets Questa. That would be cool. I'd be okay with that. I'll take her right now. Right? Where's my Questa? I don't have any of the. Actually, I've got Caramon and I've got Shagrul, so I've got some cool backline jumpers. But she would be a fun backline jumper because she keeps herself alive. She keeps all of us alive when we kill people. And does she drop the ultimate gauge as well? Can't remember if she does or not, but she's good. Yeah, she's a good one to have. It should be a fun walkthrough, not this hard 180 floors. No, we got to make it difficult, right? We can't make it to where we just blast through here. I actually like it when I have to micromanage my team and make sure I'm doing my ultimates on time, provoking on time, all that. When it's easy like this, it's cool to be able to go up some floors and get some gear, but I like it when it's a struggle, when we got to work out how to beat it. And I'm sure it's going to get to that really soon. Because with 180 floors, we're only on 49. We got a long way to go. Soon it's going to be very difficult. I think we're going to need a whole bunch of stun sets, a whole bunch of control, just control in general. And I'm going to need to level up some new heroes and break into some of my legendaries later, maybe. Oh, this guy was giving me huge shields. Yeah, control is going to be really important, and maybe some of those backline jumpers like Questa. If we could take her and then micromanage her ultimate to jump back at a hero that we need to take out, that's going to make a big difference. We need to be able to jump back there and get certain ones. That's like the biggest thing. Control those real pesty, the mermaids or Avatar, any of those kind of. For all the floor situations, yeah, I don't know if we have enough stamina each season to level up enough heroes for all the bosses we need to do, all the trials we need to do, the Fey Meander, and I guess that's it, right? All the dungeons we've already leveled up heroes for. I don't know. I mean, I'm starting to level up some more heroes just to 90. Rank 5, 90, so I can get both runes on. But I'm not trying to bring them past 90 because it takes so much experience to go from 91 to 100, like a lot of experience. So do that though. Don't try to take them to 100. For now, right? And gold. And I need gold too, right? I need gold to do all of it. Not just, even when I'm leveling up all these heroes, I need gold to level them up, even rank them up to rank 5, and then I need gold for all my gear. And I'm trying to constantly sell gear. We should do a gear cleansing video or just a gear cleansing stream to where we come in here, we cleanse out all of our gear. Like really cut back on 75% of the gear I have. Now, I always sell my rare, I always sell my epics, and in legendaries, I always sell my flat stats. So I cut through it pretty good. Like I go in there, any flat HP, any flat defense, any flat attack on chest and gloves, they're out of there. They're always sold. So I don't have a crazy amount of gear, but I've got a lot of excess gear in something like helmets. Because I don't need 30 helmets of every kind of the platinum set. I don't need 30 helmets of all those other ones. So I need to look. Yeah, I saw all the runes too. Now there's a lot of epic runes I could probably go and sell. I don't sell all the epic runes because I'm going to need those. I don't have enough legendary and all of it. But I could still go through and look at all the duplicates, right? You only need so many resistance, so many accuracies. But you do need enough for a team of 5. If you're running the whole team of 5 or a few of there to get the 5-man bonus, the 2 different affinities together. There's some cutback we could do. We could definitely go and get some more coin. Yeah, if you click the trial menu, you can see it all there. It's the little spiral thing. I can show you. Who's asking about that? $39 days for you? Oh, you're playing for 39 days already? And you're on my server? Okay, nice. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Shirky? Oh, the King was asking about it? Asking about how to go see that information? Yeah, if you just click on the top right, click your thing, that'll drop down to where you see your menus for your artifacts and all of it. I should be able to see it from here. I shouldn't have to back out to be able to see it here. Yeah, right here at the top right, click this, and then the rules are, oh, this is cool. This is popping up for the first time because it's the Steam client. The rules are somewhere in here. It tells you the breakdown. Where's the breakdown of, this is when things unfold during the season, right? So this is just telling us we're going to have this big event in 16 days. That'll be our 60-day of play, one last month before it, right bottom rank left. That's the store. What? Oh, here? How to obtain. There's one that, there we go. This one. Season reset. You can get all the season reset information here. And then the resources you need at the end of the season. And all of it. Yeah, it's just this one page. Yeah, this one. This one. We got there by hitting... Yeah, hit that right there. It doesn't even show that it's an option, but just click in this area here where my cursor is. And then it'll pull it up. Yeah, minis all over the place, right? Damn, 28,000. I'm only down here at 8,000. This guy's got 28,000 already. It's okay. We'll make it up. Why is it giving me red dots? Stop with all the red dots. Okay. All right, let's go back to the Fey Meander. Here we go. Give me the goodies. Still, James, I can't believe that you're at... You've got like 80,000 or more essence than I do. Way more. Yo, T-Dub's in the house. Oh, what do we get? A raid from T-Dub? What is that, my man? Give a big shout out to T-Dub. Hey, T-Dub, I was looking at your sheet the other day. I'd never seen it before. I was watching the stream, and I think either you or the other guy was looking at some kind of cool sheet to where you could do gear and equipment and like best in slot stuff or recommended gear, equipment slots, and artifacts. It was really sweet. And somebody sent that to me yesterday in stream because I was asking about it. Let's give a shout out to the real T-Dub. How are you streaming right now? How are you streaming this early? Don't you normally stream when I'm asleep? Yeah, everybody hit that heart. Did I do a shout out? I don't see the shout out thing. There's so much chat going on right now. Let me do this again. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's up right now. Everybody hit this heart. You'll be notified when T-Dub goes live with the stream with Dragonheir Silent Gods. Dragonheir Silent Gods is available right now on Steam. So guys, go over there and try it out on Steam. Message expired. What's going on here? When I'm looking at all the chat right now, all I see is these tons of chat, but it's encircled by raid from T-Dub. So it's harder to read. Much harder to read. What's going on, guys? I'm in the Fey Meander right now trying to make it through to... I mean, it's pretty easy. At this point, right now, it's kind of easy. I'm trying to make it to 60 to get gum. Did I miss a chest back here? Or I got to teleport. Are we supposed to teleport right now? Yeah, you guys got me all thrown off. Yeah, T-Dub, where's your? Hey, somebody post up that chart that T-Dub has, if you could for me, dude. I'm not trying to go back. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, thanks so much. I love that T-Dub time, the StewGaming time that you guys showed me a month ago. It was really cool. Until floor 69 is pretty easy. Okay, we just want to get to 60 to get gum and see how hard 60 is. But if we can get up to 69, that'd be good. Stew's review? Yeah, Stew's review song is the best, man. The best. All right, explain to me what's going on here. Let me see. Give me 1 minute. Let me check this. Okay, nothing here. For emails. Okay, we covered that. Okay, let me pull this out for the audience. Okay, so this is... I think there's a condensed version of that link as well. I think you guys have one that says the real T-Dub at the end of it. Like a shorter one, shorter URL for it. Let me go over here. Display. Okay. So this is what T-Dub just sent me. This is his Dub Hub Stat Club. The Excel wizard over here. Thanks for the list of full names. So we've got all the heroes and we've got their best stats ranked in order. So for Fire Adventure, it says attack percentage, critical rate, critical damage, defense, notes. Elven Quiver is awesome on him. Yeah. Elven Quiver for a rare. We've got 2 rare. Volcanic Disc, we got the Eye of the Giant, legendary artifacts, 3-piece Executioner, chest, gloves. We've got positive, negative runes. And then we've got keep out down here. Why does it say keep out? It kind of makes me want to click it. It says keep out down there. It kind of makes me want to see what's going on. Yeah, Chimera, right? I think there's multiple people working on the sheet, correct? What motivates you to put yourself out there even with the criticism? What kind of criticism? If there's criticism about me, you got to be one of those people that don't care. I think that's the biggest thing. If you're going to put yourself out there, you got to be one of those people that just don't care, right? I'm just doing me, having a great time. If there's criticism about me, or if it's hard for you to put yourself out there, these rock stars that have killed themselves over the years, or movie stars and all that kind of stuff, who couldn't handle the fame, which is nothing to do with what we do, right? But if you want to equate something like Kurt Cobain, and then take it way down to like a minuscule amount of that, right? Kurt Cobain had people following, paparazzi following you around everywhere. They're always pressuring you to come out with, some new song and keep up with whatever, maybe you can't be yourself and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. I don't think it's very hard for us as content creators to really be bothered with that. It's not like we walk out of our house and we have paparazzi following us and people saying, damn you for that stream and all that kind of stuff. When we cut it off, we kind of cut it off. We stream, we have a good time, we do whatever, and then we cut it off, and we see Discord or YouTube comments and all that. Yeah. But if you couldn't handle that kind of criticism, then yeah, it wouldn't be good. If you're not at least a little thick-skinned, because you do get comments on YouTube sometimes saying like craziness over the years. Not necessarily lately, but over the years you'll see some stuff pop up for sure. What about Twitch? Is legendary is viable? What leg is viable? Oh, Twitch, not Twitch streaming. Twitch legendary? Yeah. He's viable with a bunch of enlightenment. That guy does a lot of damage. He's been helping a lot. Yeah. Hipsidoo has been helping on this. That's where I saw this from. I was actually seeing his stream because I see him on when I'm kind of going to bed or editing videos for the night. I see him on. Yeah. And then I hardly ever see you on. I didn't even know you were on right now, actually, because I kind of looked to see if anybody was streaming the game. I don't know if I saw anyone. What time is it there for you? It's okay. We love you, bro. Thanks, man. Thanks, guys. Appreciate all the love and support, everyone. I'm glad this community is so awesome. It's really a cool community. Seriously. We've been doing really well for the streaming community here with everybody on here, streaming the game and enjoying it, giving everybody out there who enjoys watching all of us play a really cool group of people to be able to do that with. Oh, it's only 6 p.m.? Oh, well, man. Easy then. It's not late at all. Next time I'm going to find you, T-Dub. I'm going to find you on it. I'm going to definitely jump in there and chat with you guys, because I normally see you when we're talking in like Ramen X's stream or somebody else's stream, It's a lot rougher dealing with criticism as well in high school. Yeah, it was probably pretty tough, I guess. Could be. Depends on what kind of person you are. All right, let's check out this keep out really quick. What if keep out had something really not stream related? Like it says keep out and you're going to click it because it says keep out, and then we do it and it's not safe for viewing image or something. Artifacts, HP, prime stats, helmets. Okay. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. We've got enlightenment. Maybe Twitch is on here. Somebody who asked about Twitch earlier. Twitch does do good damage. Good single target and good AoE damage. He just needs a lot of enlightenment, because you look at his abilities, and I tested him with attack and crit rate. Just full on crit rate. And he's still really good with crit rate. You just got to get that enlightenment in there. Enlightenment chest piece, enlightenment left side rune, enlightenment substats would be good. And he'll put in some damage, put in some work. I'm sure we can hit Control F. Yeah, Twitch. Twitch is here. We've got attack, enlightenment, accuracy. And then we've got the pipe. Yeah, pipe is a good one for him with attack on, accuracy, and then enlightenment. The lunar harp would give him the ability to get accuracy and apply more debuffs if he doesn't have a 100% chance to. Arcane cube. That's a percentage base to get enlightenment. I'm not really a big fan of the arcane cube, because the arcane cube, I'd rather have the pipe, right? The pipe gives us 100% uptime on enlightenment, plus it gives us attack. The arcane cube is like a really 60% chance, fully maxed out, to get 70 something enlightenment. I don't know why the arcane cube is like that for an epic. Right? 60% of the time I get some good enlightenment, where 100% of the time I can get enlightenment here. Got the statue, 3-piece platinum set. Get the 30% additional damage. Chest piece enlightenment. There you go, right here. Yeah, all this is good. Keep out. I think it should be one of those Rickroll areas to keep out. They go in there and they're like, oh man, I should have kept out. I shouldn't have done it. It said keep out. I knew better. We got enlightenment on the chest piece, attack on the gloves. Good. Enlightenment there. Yeah, just like I said. And then we got accuracy on this rune. Yeah, you'll be set. You'll see some good results with Twitch. You will. He's actually a good legendary. I mean, depending on what you got. You know, I just got a new legendary last night, and I haven't had a chance to play her. I haven't had a chance to level her up. This is kind of not late last night, but when I was doing my videos, I got a little bored, so I wanted to do some summons. I did record it so I could make a video if I want to. But here's who I got. This dragon lady. She looks sweet. She's the one we meet in the very beginning of the game, and she helps us out with the Child of Chaos, like right away. But she can really ramp up some damage. I haven't had a chance to play her yet. Is she good? I got her. Lilwanis? I don't know how to say her name. Lilwanis, I guess, maybe. Yeah. I've seen her do some crazy AoE damage. No upper limit here for this. She summons 2 summons here that she could sacrifice, plus she sacrifices everybody else's summons. I don't even know if I need to play her with summons. I think she might do okay just on her own. On her lonesomes. I mean, I don't have any other legendary summons. I don't even have this summon. Damn. I got Joyce. Joyce could have about 3 at a time that she could sacrifice, but I don't need to. Although Joyce does good single target, good AoE, like really good compared to all the other summoners out there. How they will buff summon teams without making them overpowered? I don't know. I mean, it's easy to make it to where they're not overpowered. All in all, if they're doing too much, I think the summons are just too much into the legendary. Like, there's some really good legendary summoners, but then when you come down here, these guys just aren't. First off, we've only got Zardoc and Joyce. This guy isn't even a summoner. He's broken still. So, like, there's no use in even playing him ever. None of the other ones are summoners. That's it. All we have is Joyce and Zardoc. That's it. And this guy is terrible at damage. Korth is like the worst at single target damage, and that's all he does is single target damage. Tio is good, right? AoE damage, but not the best at single target. And then we've got this girl to kind of empower summons with a buff. 50% attack, 20% additional... 50% attack speed, 20% additional attack. And she brings out her own summons with basic attacks. This guy can heal himself with summons and do healing with his own attacks, but as far as damage goes, it's not crazy damage. So they need to buff. I mean, it's that way with a lot of heroes, though, right? A lot of these heroes just don't do enough damage. So, especially single target. Like, if that's your deal, if all you do is single target, then you need to do some damn single target damage, man. Do it. Some of these in here who only do like single target damage, not necessarily here in the summons, but just in the game in general, just don't do enough damage. So, needs a buff on her dress. Needs a buff on her dress? What's she doing with her dress? She's looking beautiful, right? I don't know what she's doing with candles. I guess she's scared of the dark. So she needs to walk around with a candlestick. She's a pretty good waifu for the game. I think her face is a bit different, or a little eviler looking than... She's not a straight clone of Flora, is she? No. See, Flora's got a different look and a different nose. Flora's got kind of like a bigger nose. Yeah, they're different. You pulled a summoner yesterday. He's not good. He's not. I gotta test him out. I have all this. I have all the legendaries. 1, 2, 3, 4. Primsta too, right? On the test server. And I only tested out the epics and I tested the rares. I haven't tested the legendaries together, but I think there's some really good ones. And this guy should be extremely good for bringing out more summons, right? When an ally summon creature dies. Oh, no. This is ally summons. It deals additional derivative damage. I thought this one had one where he would like make clones or something. Or is that a different one? Summons a skeleton. So we got a short cooldown. Instead of 10 seconds, you know, with scrolls, we got 8 seconds here. Summons it for 20 seconds. That's pretty good. But why so low on the damage? What is this about? Why is this so low on the damage? And when we look at other summons, they get 100% of attack or 70% of attack. A lot of them 100% of attack. Why is this basic attack deals 25% attack with a 50% chance to deal an extra derivative? What? Yeah, Poopa, it is. But I don't get it. He's a legendary, and when you look at any summons, they always do normally right around 100% of attack of the main character. Why this one does 25 and then it's got a 50% chance to do 50% derivative damage is really weird. Well, derivative damage. Okay, so we're gonna do him with derivative damage and enlightenment. But 40% of derivative damage of attack for derivative damage is still low, even with 300 plus enlightenment. It duplicates the undead creature and grants it 50% ultimate energy. But only one, right? Only enhances one. It's not like he's gonna duplicate all the one. Yeah, this guy seems kind of. This guy seems kind of bad. He isn't good. Yeah, he doesn't sound good at all. That is strange. They need to do something. Greshnar? I think Greshnar looks awesome on paper. I've never been able to play him, but the guy looks crazy. He's the big one. Yeah. This guy looks fun because he ignores 20% damage right away. When taking damage, there's a 50% chance to deal derivative damage back to them. Ally protection. Undispellable ally protection. Highest attack. Skill movements are not required. I don't know. He's not like the greatest in the world, but to me, he always looked fun. He's got a lightning attack here with a range 30, reduces 30% of the ultimate attack penalty. Yeah, I mean, he's not like the best legendary in the world, but he looks like a good tank. But we want a tank that does some cool stuff and then also does damage. It's not like we're setting up any kind of sweet combos with him, though. He's got massive stats. Like this HP and this defense is pretty high for anybody. Even though if we're talking like Horus is like 1300 though. He's not far behind with defense, and most of them are somewhere around here. Anytime we can reduce ultimate gauge is good, and then attack down is cool. I mean, you could play him. I just want him to smash. I just want him to smash along with what he's doing, you know? I don't know. I think he's pretty good, man. I think it's something like Fey Meander or some other areas of the game. I think it's pretty fun to have a hero like this. Now, we're not talking about great game-breaking legendaries. We're just talking about fun legendaries to play with. When you talk about legendaries, there's like legendaries down here, and then there's like the top tier legendaries that are when you pull them, you're like, yes, I'm gonna level this legendary up and I'm gonna play it all the time. But this though, with the provoke that it has whenever it does its skill, I think it's pretty sweet. Then we get the stun here, which again is pretty cool. Control immunity for 5 seconds. Then we do this other electrify for some more stuns. I don't know. It could be a lot of fun in Fey Meander, Trials, all of those areas. Really well, especially because this stun is so random. X spots from the map. Yeah, I don't know where those spots are. Is there any way? Does anybody know how to get the X spot from the map? Complete with 10 pieces from the chest if I didn't note it down. If you didn't notate it down, like where the spot was, I'm sure you'd be able to go back in there. Look in your inventory. You should be able to go back through your inventory, your bag here, and see something like that. Yeah, it is kind of a shame though that a lot of the legendaries, not even just some, a lot of the legendaries are kind of like you're not even going to waste your time right now because you've got epics that do a really good job of supporting your team or doing some kind of control that you need. Here is where your log is to be able to see some of your items. Is it here or here? Yeah, here. Here you should be able to go back through there. Like if I got Furbath and Garius running in the lead right now, I don't necessarily need to level up some legendary that's kind of like a subpar legendary. You know, because I've already got the great PvE ones that support my team and do really well. If I need provokes, oh, we're already on her. We're on floor 50 already. Ravatrix. His passive is broken. His passive to get the increased defense and your turn meter increase. It's pretty sweet, right? I've been using him a lot lately in Arena when he does his battle skill because his battle skill is up pretty quick. The 10% is nice and the increased defense is nice. And I used them in the Vortex boss as well to get Furbath some more defense. And of course the ultimate gauge increase, you know? Fire damage. Yeah, but he does fire damage himself from his battle skill. But it happens no matter what. Yeah, he's hurting himself. You can take him into the target dummy alone and he'll die. He'll die. He'll sit there and keep doing damage and he'll fall over and die from taking damage from himself. That's not crazy. You don't notice it if you have healers in there. Okay, so we need some resistance, right? We're at the resistance part. And I do have my trusty old Gardris. Who has a resistance lead? I just let him die right away. Let's replace him. I put him as my main tank, let him die right away because I don't feel like gearing him. 40 resistance. Okay, he's dead. Let's get Furbath in here with some resistance. I think he's already set up, actually. He's at 291 resistance. Is that going to be enough? Oh, with the resistance lead and food? Yeah, that's plenty. Okay, so he's good. He'll tank afterwards. So if those two are hitting with the diamond, we can have the rest of these split, right? Resistance chest piece. I think now we just got to go around and just slap on some resistance chest piece and we'll be pretty good. As long as we can stay alive. As long as we can stay up. We might need some more defense though. Everyone spread out. I don't even need this guy in our team, honestly. Probably bring some more healers and shielders would be really good too. If I had some shielders. Let's see what happens. We could go resistance. I got some really high resistance ones over here. Our accuracy would be down, but that's all right. Defense and skill haste. That looks sweet. Do I have any gold though? Not anymore. Not any more gold. 200, 253. That's good. I won't land any debuffs though. Let's see how many she takes. Corion, am I going to use him or somebody else? Do I have any? Oh, I've got our girl that can make everybody invisible and block debuffs. We could definitely use her. Thea? Then we wouldn't have to worry about as much resistance, right? 87? Man, 87 is going to be fun. I can't wait to get up there. That would be so much fun. Now, he doesn't have a huge heal. Let's go back to... He's only got a 3x3 heal. Now, if we had... Hold on. Thought the kids were calling me. All right, let's bring... Actually, 3x3 is fine. Even if we had... The way we have it set up, even if we had Hexandra... Defense, resistance. We got resistance substats here. Anything? Okay, no, we're not going to do that. I need some more resistance subs, some resistance chest pieces, right? $200. Everybody's kind of rocking 200, right? 200, 200, 200. Plus we got our lead. Let's get some cheese right here. 25 resistance. Let's see what happens. Yeah, he can die. Actually, if he dies, then she's going to change where she does her AoE. I didn't think about that. She's going to change where she does her little pulsing AoE. She's not going to keep it up front then. Away from everybody. Look, he's got no gear and he's staying alive. But he's getting stacks. This isn't good. He's getting stacks up that are increasing the overall damage of the boss. Up to 14 stacks already. I thought he'd be dead by now. Dude, he's just hanging on. He won't die. All right, let's at least give him some. I mean, damn, if he's gonna stay like that, let's give him some resistance gear. If he wants to hold on so hard. Oh, he's not even rank 5. Okay, no problem. We've got that other kind of. We've got that one gear that goes together that gives resistance. Yeah. We got that. Oh, Corion's got it on right now. Okay, what about this one? Oh, that's just accuracy. Damn. Wrong one, Stu. Wrong one. It's this gear. How much of it do I have? Holy Hunter? Yeah, we don't need a stun. What is this? Main stat defense? Okay, we'll take it. That one's leveled up a little bit. Leveled up a little bit. We got resistance 2 hits on that one. Oh, nice. Okay, we're set. We're not going to stun anybody here. We just need a resistance chest piece. I got to start saving. Saving resistance chest pieces. This is it. This is all I've got for resistance chest pieces. Nothing else. Crit, defense, enlightenment, HP. There's a lot of... I've got no coin to level this up, though. Okay, plus 12 is fine. Yeah, it's 50. Nice. Got any resistance substats here? 8 and 12. All right, I think he's going to be okay now. Sure. Equip anything. No, he's only got 156. Wow, that's pretty low. All right, we've got food. We got accuracy lead. Let's go. You're off to bed. Have a good one, man. Thanks so much for joining me today. I appreciate it. 95 stacks when I beat her? Damn, 95 stacks? That's pretty damn high. I'm hoping we don't get 95 stacks. Yeah, she's going down pretty quick now with 0 stacks. At the moment. If we can keep resisting, it'll be low stacks. Okay, we're able to apply his recharge speed penalty on her with Guardress. That was pretty cool. I guess we don't need that much resistance. I think I'm overdoing the resistance here. We just got 1 up. 1 poison on right now on Quirion. We're getting our debuffs up, so I guess our accuracy doesn't have to be that high. This is only floor 50. I can't believe she had 95 stacks when you fought her. I like that he's putting up the recharge speed penalty. I mean, I like Guardress anyways. He's really cool. 3 stacks at half life, almost. And we're not taking any damage. Nah, this boss is easy. Easy times with the resistance. That's why you got to get to 60 to get that gum. Get that gum with that resistance lead if you don't have a resistance lead. Although I feel like we need him before 60, but it's nice to pick it up. It's nice for those free-to-play accounts. If they can make it to floor 60 and get him and just use him as a resistance lead for this fight, then we're pretty set. Yeah, 3 stacks, 4 stacks. Okay. This is actually a pretty cool boss, like pretty cool looking boss. So I'm glad that it gets harder and harder. But if we keep working, Grave of Rot, if we brought that gear in, it'd be really easy. So even Ravatrix at level 150, easy times. What are you talking about? Easy. Yeah, right. Somebody already said they're having such a difficult time at 87. I wonder what it's going to be like when you get up to 90. Probably 90 is going to be easier than that floor 87 you're stuck on. 8 stacks total. No problem. And who had the lowest accuracy on our team? .5% damage. Cake. Where's this extra chest we got? Every floor, but the mobs, the regular fights like these get insanely harder later. I think we had a total. Look, this guy's only 156 resistance, and he was doing fine with his resistance lead and resistance food. He was almost 300, so it was overkill there. 200, what, 156 is the lowest? 253 and 170. So even at floor 50, 150 with the lead and the cheese. So maybe 200. Maybe 200 is a good target at floor 50 still. Oh, didn't mean to go out there. All right, bring that guy back in. Need to change some gear out really quick. I have no idea what. I have no idea what gear was on what, but it should be unequipped gear, right? I think normally I have this gear on her. That's weird. I wonder what he had on before. Yeah, we'll keep him in. That's fine. Okay, what else do we have? Main MC? I think we had him in here for just some damage, just for the hell of it. Like, whatever. Just throw him in. Let's get them all grouped up, though. I think we had this on him. We should have Gardrus in here. Gardrus is such a fun hero. Knocking everybody back, stunning them, and then putting the recharge speed penalty. What affinity, if we took him out, yeah, we'd drop our 3-team bonus for Sig. If we brought him in. When in doubt, check the plans. What plan? A super high level bunches of legendaries, very annoying. The boss is the same thing, just more resistance. Yeah, the boss is the same, right? We just need more and more resistance. And if you meet that resistance tier, whatever it is, then it's easy. Very easy fight. I'm sure the ball starts to do a little bit more damage on its own, even without those additional damage stacks, but it should be simple. But when you're faced off against all those legendaries and you can't take out those backline legendaries, or you get ones that are like reverse healing your guys all the time, or something crazy. Dude, what is up with this? Why can't I ever click these? What I want is, oh, a master scroll. That's good. Next stage? No, not. Yeah, next stage. All right, we're going to 60. What I want is more solvent for my elemental advantage, because now I can start doing 15% less damage taken for fire and poison. Well, it'll be 5% less damage taken, then the next one's 10, and then on. Or I could start increasing damage of a different element group if I wanted to. I'll probably do less damage taken right now, so we can last longer in all my battles and in the vortex. Oh, see, like a fight like this, where if we don't jump in the back line and take care of them quickly, we'd be dead. And if this was much higher stage, they wouldn't have fallen over as easy in the front, then we would have had some issues. So there's where we need to get some control and start having ways to take out the back. But I could control the main MC to do damage back there if he didn't want to. I mean, he should. Like right now, they're clumped up enough that he'll probably hit. Yeah, he'll hit everybody on his own. But we don't have decreased defense up. Oh, why'd Sig pop so early? Yo, what was that about? What a waste. Was time consuming, but this game is on par with it. Yeah. There's a lot to do here, and it's not that it's a lot of moving around gear, a lot of working on heroes, and then doing battles like this if they're difficult. You can't just, like with Raid, especially if you've been playing Raid a long time, you can, a lot of games you can put on autoplay once you've been playing it for quite a long time, but this game is a little more interactive because it's always going to be difficult, right? It's going to be, a lot of these fights I've been able to just hit play and not pay attention right now, but it's always going to get difficult. And since we have seasons here, even if you get really strong by the end of the season and you're kind of just auto-playing content, when you start a new season, you're going to have to concentrate again. You're going to have new bosses, new landscape, new story mode. You're going to have to pay attention, get stronger again, play with the new heroes, play with your old heroes, come up with new meta teams, all of that. And team required? Yeah. We're with Raid, like with traditional turn-based gacha games, we can just kind of, at in-game, make that unkillable team, make that team to where we know it's going to go through in 15. That in-game speed run team, where I assume you're still using, what's her name? What's the Dark Orc that drops waves with buffs up? She takes away all the buffs and then just drops the waves. I can't believe I can't remember Raid names after covering it. Yeah, Seer. After covering Raid for like 4 years, so in depth. Yeah, is Seer the number one still to drop the waves? Doom Tower, just drop the wave, drop the waves, drop the waves. Did they ever make it a Seer equivalent? Yeah, it's so sad. I couldn't remember Seer's name, and I'm the one that like established Seer as so amazing. Poison Explosion, it's okay. Xavia, with enough poison, Xavia could do some work, right? Is it better? Is Poison Explosion better now than Seer? It's better than Seer. Oh, it is? Really? I guess we're able to get enough stacks. It's all about getting enough stacks up before, and I guess there's new heroes in there to do that, huh? Theodore does Poison Explosion, and he is the king of waves. Oh, new legendary? Hey, why isn't this people dying? Yeah. Is that a new guy though? I mean, some of the stuff we can still auto now, yeah, but it's work. It's kind of good because you got to concentrate on what you're doing. He's a Chad. He's a Chad. What is a Chad? 52. Okay, moving up. We did a little PvP battles earlier because we've got guild versus guild going on. We did some goblin runs because I needed to take care of my stamina. We did some arena battles in the beginning, which were pretty interesting because we got to see somebody with a stun set on Varesh that kept stunning my Sigrid. It was pretty funny. Kept stunning her just in time so that I couldn't get my attack off and they could get theirs. And I had block debuffs up, but block debuffs doesn't stop control. He's a Giga Chad, is he? Yeah, I haven't seen any new heroes. Like, I don't know what the meta is over there. I don't know what people are using. I'm sure, if he's a legendary and you couldn't acquire him, then they're probably still using Seer, I would assume. Or some other form of Poison Explosion. But with raids, how long raids been out? Is it easy to get legendaries in there now? Do they give you more summons? I should say, I guess. Does raid make it easier for you to get summons now? It's been around for a while. Same stuff. You get your summons from the guild boss, right? Most of your rewards from the guild boss. Not easier. They brought 2 new shards. Oh yeah, that's right. They do have that. They have that new shard that has a 0.5% chance to give you a weird hero that can kind of do multiple stuff. I kind of want to go back over there to PvP and see what we can do. We were rank 40. I think we're rank 40 right now in PvP, and it's still early in the week. I don't really need to be that high. Mighty Morphin Mythics. Yeah, is that what it is? Mighty Morphin Mythic Rangers. What is it? 2 new shards? I thought it was only 1 shard. I thought it was only a mythical shard. That's why we now play Dragonheir. Right? Too much craziness. And then what they tried to do to Mac Chan was pretty wild as well. There's a prism now? Yeah, I don't know any of that. I've been away from it for years now. I haven't even loaded my... I should give my account away. Is there a way for me? Yeah, there's a way for me to go in there and change all my account information. Isn't there? Like email address? Even the email address that's associated with my account? Because I can tell you, I'm never going to go back. It'd be cool to give my account away to somebody. Yeah, if I can go in and change the email address. I know I can change the password. I've done that before, but I didn't know I could change the email associated with it. I don't know, man. My account back in the day was pretty good. My account back in the day was good, and I dropped a lot of money on that game. A lot. He said, figured out DM after streams too. Who to run with Twitch? He seems pretty powerful. What kind of teams are you running? And then what are you doing initially right here with your Psyche Core, your Elemental Advantage? Are you this far into the game to where you're doing a 5-team bonus? Are you kind of focusing on 5-team bonuses? Or 3-team bonus is fine too. To give him get him some more damage, you know? Get your whole team some more damage on those damage dealers. You're playing it with Sigrid, right? I would assume that would be really good, right? Twitch with Sigrid? Doesn't he pop poisons on his ultimate? I've tested him on the test server. I have him over there. 4 attacks in the target area, each doing enlightenment with a 50% chance to inflict 2 stacks of poison. Yeah. So he's going to get up debuffs for her, but his initial time and hers initial time, he'd be good if you put scrolls into him. He could be much slower than her then. Oh, that's right. We get additional shots for enlightenment. Whenever an enemy is inflicted with poison by a skill other than this passive skill, the hero has a 35% chance to inflict 1 stack of poison. Yeah. Yeah, who you running with? Horus Explosion? I don't know if you need to go that hard. Here's the thing with kind of gimmicks. They're more so gimmicks mostly than anything else. If you have a hero that's really good, like Twitch, just play him with another hero like Sigrid that works really well with him, and that's it. Call it a day. Don't try to go in and do, you know, poison explosion, poison stacks, and all of this. You're better off just playing the heroes that are really great. But yeah, I'm on Steam. Wolflar, of course I'm on Steam right now, baby. Play it on Steam. The game feels amazing. Right here, if you guys go to Dragonheir, right there, download the game right there from that link on Steam. You'll help me out, and you'll just be on Steam. It'll be the same thing. It just leads you to Steam. Yeah, now you can purchase things in the game with Steam. I have my Steam linked to my PayPal, so it's really easy. Boom, boom. And see if it feels any different. See if the game feels any faster or fresher. It should still be the same PC client. But I don't know. It might be a little bit faster. Corin and Horus. I mean, this guy will, what, spread? Which you don't need. This guy does pretty good AoE damage as well and get some poisons up here. I liked Horus when I played him, but you don't need all that. I don't think you need to add all that in there unless you're trying to make something faster for Goblin. But just Twitch and Sigrid alone with a couple other people that do debuffs, even with Furbath running in the lead. I did a video on Goblin 3-3 if you want to watch that on YouTube. And your team will work perfect for that. And you don't have to go level up all this extra stuff. Yeah, you don't need to do that. If we could just constantly level heroes, then I'd be like, yeah, go for it. Try it all out. But we can't just like constantly level heroes. Non-stop. Where do you think Shook is useful? Well, he would need a shield, right? You got to have a shield up for Shook to actually do his debuffs. He has to remove a shield for him to do anything. So anywhere where there's shields. And that's it. And I don't even like him in Curse because when I fight the Curse boss, I don't even get shields up. you can do it. If the boss is getting shields up, if you're doing some kind of gimmick to where you're not dying or you're blocking your guys from dying and you're letting the boss get a huge shield, then you could use Shook. But people on level 9 right now, especially with 5 team bonuses, they're either letting him get a shield that's decent size and they're just tearing through it, or they're doing it to where he's not even, like the boss even on 9 is getting such a small shield it doesn't matter. Frost Domain, yeah, for sure in the Frost Domain. Let's see if it gets harder now. Avelius in the back there. Where they got Inna. Yeah, this should be no problem. Go over Arena for stage 9. Curse easy. Yeah, it makes it easier, but there's some good heroes out there. If you get increased defense, it's going to really help you out when the boss hits you to have a really small shield. Even somebody like our boy right here that I'm using, Quarion. When I use Quarion in 9 as my tank healer, he puts that increased defense up when the boss hits us. The boss has decreased attack. The boss has no buffs. And we've got HP shields up. And even on 9, the shield that it has is this small. I'm lacking a little damage with my all rare team. We can still do it. It just takes a little bit longer because I'm lacking good damage. But that's being made up if I keep doing my bonuses and if I make a better comp. It's really good to have a 3-person comp in there when you fight the curse, because then 3 of your guys will have higher defense. It's good to have a defense lead because that will really lower the amount of damage that boss does. Crazy amount. Running Megan main character for the ultimate in Arena. Yeah, for attack down and the remove, and Grover for the strip. Yeah, nice. You got Zarloth in there for some DPS. Additional healing if you need it. Is Megan your tank? Kind of like a tank, right? She's taking the basic ability hit and that one sword swipe that he does on that second ability. Yeah. Yeah, pretty easy. And Megan gives you increased defense for when the ultimate goes up. Yeah. It's not bad. I don't think Curse is bad. The only thing about Curse that can be difficult is setting up the times to make sure that you don't have to manual, so that you can always auto it. Oh, we got some solvent. There we go. I need so much solvent. I mean, at this point, I need a crazy amount. I say I need a crazy amount, but by then I'll be maxing everything out. But we are halfway into the season though, right? Almost halfway into the season. So I guess it kind of makes sense to kind of be completing this out before... I don't know. Am I going to complete this out by the end of the season? I would kind of like to have this kind of completed by 60 days into the season. Then we've got 1 month left. I don't want to be completing this out at the very end and then it's like, okay, I didn't even get a chance to use all of it, you know, benefit from it all. I guess it depends on just how hard I've been pushing to do content to get the solvent as much as I can. It might start scaling. Yeah, we might get more from other events, you know, more often, I guess. There's 4,500 from this event. And then we get, we get 20,000 from these. 15,000. Is that the older one? Yeah. This is the newer one. So it is going up. It's going up for these weekly. Done here. 3,000 from the Fortune Seeker event. I don't know. Boost it up, baby. Give me some more. I need some more. Keep going. Staying optimistic? Yeah, always, always. Past row V, because currently I don't use mono elemental teams anymore yet. Yeah, but you will. You definitely will. Or at least you're going to start to build heroes to do that. Yeah. Because it's a lot of damage. Plus, you can ignore 15% damage as well. And that's really cool. If you can do a whole team to do that much more damage and then take 15% less overall damage, it's huge. Then you're going to start looking for teams that you can do in dungeons for faster speed runs, going through Venom with fast speed runs, all of it. Trying to do some in-game stuff. The old events aren't being removed. Maybe so you can collect rewards, but it should give you the rewards right away. But you had to click on that event to get the rewards. You ever notice that? Figured out the times to auto it with Varesh, Sigrid, Adri, and MC. Yeah. That's all you need, right? I think Curse isn't that difficult. If you use your main character with the shields, you've got decreased attack. You've got somebody to remove or block the buffs. And then you've got a healer like Quarion or Megan to give you increased defense. And that's increased defense 1. If you've got some really cool heroes, legendaries, and epics to do more than that, then it gets even easier. They're very generous then on late game comers. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what it ramps up to, but I need a lot, right? We still need a lot. We need 40,000 each time we upgrade those. Yeah. So that's 120,000 each of those. 1, 2. Then there's like 3 or 4 more. It's a lot to get it finished out. It's cool to work on though, right? Having goals like that to work on. Why did I move to Japan? Because my wife's Japanese and because there's too many grumpy people in America. Wasn't there just another mass shooting recently? No, I got out of the military, and then when I got out, we had a choice to move here. We had an opportunity to move here. And we were like, yeah, let's do it. I wanted to do it. My wife was cool about it. Very cool about coming back here too. She loves America, but I mean, she went to college here, right? And she lived here in America for a while. We met here in Tokyo when I was in the military, and then we got married, had some kids later on. When I got out of the military, we were in Jacksonville, Florida, and my mom was moving from Jacksonville up to wherever she's at right now. I can't remember, some mid-states. And my dad lives in Tallahassee. He's always been in Tallahassee. I went to high school in Tallahassee, Florida. And we could have either gotten it, like I could have gotten a job somewhere in Jacksonville. We could have stayed there, and then we would have been kind of close to my dad, right? It's not that far away from Tallahassee and Jacksonville. My mom was moving away, and then I really wanted to move here for my kids, right? My kids to go to school here and just to live in Japan because I like Japan so much. And my wife was super cool about it, so we moved here. And then once we moved, we got to move into a family home. Next stage. Okay. We got to live and move into a family home here. So we didn't have rent for many years. And then they were building a new houses. We're only probably about a 10-minute walk from the old house, the old family house. And this whole new area was all demolished and built new homes here. So we were able to buy a brand new home here and move not too far away from there. And then now my wife's sister is living with us right now for the last week because she's going to be here until March because they're tearing down that old home and building a brand new home. So she's here right now. Yeah, but we're here to stay. You know, we bought a house a year and a half ago. We're not planning on leaving. Plus the medical here is amazing. Medical here is really good compared to the States. But I think anywhere compared to the States, medical is exceptional. It's not so much a racket, you know? 22 dead, 3 to 40 wounded. And that, yeah. Yeah, it's wild. And when we first moved here, or even just last year, I used to hear that every week. Every single week. Save teams, arena layouts, those do save. Like your arena layouts to where you have your gear and to what you use for your teams, those save over. 8 years ago, I stayed in Arakawa. I don't know where that's at. I'm on the east side of Tokyo. That's where we live. Right outside kind of the city circle, the east side of Tokyo, Matsudo. And for us to get on we got a train station really close. We got 2 grocery stores. We have all the elementary school, middle school, and high school like right there for our kids to go to school. And then everything's really, really close. This is a really convenient area, like an awesome area. So when we were able to get this house, it was very sweet. You love my older IRL streams? They were fun, man. We were trying to find that burger joint that one time and we had to ask that lady how to get there. And then a lot of times I'd be caught out in the rain when we were riding my bicycle around. And the dungeon teams. Yeah, it's going to save your dungeon. Well, here's the thing. It won't save all your gear on your dungeon teams. So when you go into different dungeons, it'll save your gear in PvP. That's separate. But then when you go around and you start doing things like I'm doing here, Fey Meander, or you go into, like this is the tower mode. So while I'm doing the tower mode, I got to switch my gear. And if I go into do a dungeon, I got to switch my gear. But it's free to switch gear. It doesn't cost any coin. Like a lot of games, it costs you resources to move around gear. Here, it's just, you can save your gear, which is nice. So if I want to change my tank gear to another tank, I've already got it pre-saved. I just go in there and say, swap it over. So that's good too. And I'm sure they're going to improve on that, because if they could make it to where I could take my artifact along with my runes, that would be cool. But a lot of times the runes is going to be a different element. So maybe just the artifact. I guess if it saved the artifact too and could swap that over, that would save a little bit of time. To not swap in a month from now, then you got to start all over again. When you find that sweet team and you have it saved for the custom times, if that carries over. Well, the custom times will, and you can load that sweet team. But as far as the gear goes that you had on that team, you need to save it. Sometimes I'll go in here and I'll save a gear set and just say AB for Ancient Battlefield, and then say the name of the character I had it on and save it that way, because I'll forget. So I've got Sigurd with the Knight set here. I've got Tonal in. I've got a Resistance tank set that I can easily switch over to another tank. I've got I got it set up a little differently on the test server. On the test server, I've got like it might say AB Hexandra, so I'll know that that's the gear I had on her when I went into Ancient Battlefield. But yeah, you have to set it up. What's a family home? Oh, my wife's old house from when she was growing up here. We actually live right in the same area, same everything where my wife grew up. Same everything. It's my wife's old family house. Yeah. Just a house. Arena curse, Grover curse. Yeah, you have to set it up like that sometimes, so you know the gear, because I'll forget the gear that I used on those heroes. And it's easier if I have it saved than having to try to go back and, okay, I needed accuracy on this one. Let me see what I did use, what I didn't use. Is it hard to learn Japanese? I don't think so. If you're living here and you use it daily, you know, like anything, you got to constantly do it. So if you did want to learn Japanese, living here would be way easier than trying to learn it where you're at. But I don't try to learn it. I don't try to learn it, because if I learn it, then I'm speaking Japanese to my kids all the time and to my wife. Instead, we're speaking English all the time, which is actually really good for my kids. Yeah. I speak English with you guys, and it's hard enough for me to know English, right? So I got to stick with what I barely know, and that is the little bit. The little bit. Yeah. It's so hard for me to do Japanese. And I could use it every day, but then my kids would never know English, you know? Yo, mobile gamer in the house. What's going on, guys? Welcome. Hope you're all having a great, wonderful day. Did I get disconnected? Discord is doing something weird. I've never seen Discord do that before. Everybody hit that heart. You'll be notified when Mobile Gamer goes live. What is up, everyone? Big shout out to Mobile Gamer. What did I miss, Rifter? What'd you say? Yeah. It's too hard for me to learn it and use it all the time. Yeah, he said man's already got issues with English. You trying to break his brain? It's so true, right? Why are you trying to break my brain, man? Let's go. We are here in the Fey Meander, making our way up to level 60 to get Gum. And we are doing okay. We just fought Ravatrix at level 50 with maybe 200 resistance. Easy times. Cantonese to communicate with my parents. Oh, you had to learn Cantonese to communicate with them. Wow, that'd be hard. You could always use a communicator, you know, the one that they talk and it translates, and then you talk and it translates. They've got some really cool tools for that now. Your phone will do a lot of it if you wanted to, but there are some more convenient ones that right away will translate both languages. You just pick two languages and it'll just flop it back and forth, you know? I would think Cantonese would be pretty difficult. I mean, I've had plenty of opportunities to learn Japanese and use it daily here, but I don't even really leave the house. It would just be me talking to my kids in Japanese and them correcting me all the time, right? Them trying to be smart, like, oh, daddy, you're not even saying that right. But instead, it's better. It's better that we speak English and they learn English, because here, learning English is really good for their school. It's good for their school exams. Here, you know, it's really weird in Japan for school, like very weird. I don't even get it. You can have the opportunity to, or not the opportunity to go to school here. If you don't do well on your tests from like middle school into high school, they will not actually let you go to high school. That is crazy. Not that my kids are going to have issues with that, but yeah, you could actually not go to high school here and start working if you wanted to. It's not like, in the States, it's mandatory. Like, you got to go to school or you got to do homeschooling or something. And you're always able to do it. In Japan, yeah, you're screwed then. Yeah, if you're not able to in Japan, then you're pretty screwed. But there are, from what I hear from my wife, there are some schools that will accept anybody, and it doesn't matter what your exam is, but they're not close. Like, that doesn't mean that school is going to be near you. And you'd have to move or commute really far away, which is pretty wild. Yeah. So for my kids to get into the school, like I said, the ones that are right next to us, they've got to actually place a certain score on their exams. And all Japanese kids go through that, which is pretty wild. I mean, I don't mind them having to be placed. And then I guess, I don't know. It's kind of an interesting concept as long as it's not too crazy. Yo, Weapon Z, what's going on, my man? How you doing? Wapu's in here too. Hey, where's Wapu been? I haven't seen him in a long time. How are you guys doing over there with Mobile Gamer? Doing that Marvel Strike Force for a long time? Are we supposed to go here? I'm trying to talk to chat, and I'm not sure if I'm going to the right places. Top tier GG. Yeah. My kids are good. But the thing is, English is a big part of that test, though. Like, even if you do poorly in like your math and your science, if you do high in English, it's a larger. I think it's a larger. It is. That's what my wife says. It's a larger portion of the score. So as long as they know English really well, then they'll do better on that test. Which is another weird thing. Why is English so important on their tests? I don't know. A lot of weird stuff over here. Because they're nah, not at all. There's not a lot of that here in Japan. That's why I like Japan. There's like racism over here isn't really a thing. Now I will say it's not a thing like in school, but there's racism everywhere, right? Japanese don't like Chinese don't like Japanese, stuff like that, right? There might be some old school stuff in the background that I don't pay attention to, from wars long ago, that kind of thing, right? That I don't pay attention to. But as far as kids here with foreign kids, there's actually quite a few foreign kids. Like you'll have maybe 2 girls that are Muslim in our high school right now. With my kids, we'll have my kids. We got a couple other Chinese, Japanese kids. So there's a lot of different mixes. A lot of mixes in my school. In schools in general. And I'm not like in a big area where there should be a whole bunch of that. I'm not like in central Tokyo where there's a whole bunch of Australians and other people living in communities. But here in Japan, it's not like that. And if you're from America, I understand what you're talking about. Because in America, it's very much still like that. But you know why? Because Americans polarize that. Everything you see in media has to be polarized to show that there's some kind of diversity, that they're not just having fun and playing together. Even with like the Captain America movie the Captain America Winter Soldier TV show that came out, they've always got to push it in your face that there's some issue with racism instead of just saying, hey, we're all people, we're just enjoying each other and being together. There's always something in America to where they have to show it in a bad light or say this is the way it is or the way it was over and over. And you've got all these issues in America. And I hear in Australia, it's never an issue in Australia. Not never, but I hear it's not polarized like it is in Australia. It's not like that in Europe. There's been multiracial relationships in Europe far earlier than there were in America. But in America is always like that, man. It's not like that over here. It's not like that in Japan. Trying to be ending those mixes? What's that? Oh, the mixed races? No, I don't. It's an American thing. I'm telling you. Whenever I hear foreigners too in their YouTube comments, when I'm watching some YouTube videos and I hear foreigners and they talk about Americans and how America are about things like this, it's really America. They won't let anything go. It's just the way it is. That's why it's nice to live over in Japan. It's nice to live over here. My kids never have any issues with that. And neither do any of the other kids. Plus, my kids have no idea about like people are just people. You know what I'm saying? My kids have no idea about any of that. Best culture in the world? Would love to live there. I think it's nice. It's peaceful. I don't know if it's the best in the world, but it's pretty peaceful. I don't have a lot to... The only thing I have to judge it off of is living in America. That's it. I don't have anywhere else. It would be cool if I lived other areas in the world for at least a couple years so I could really have something to compare it to. Because I don't think it's always fair and nice to compare everything to America to how cool it is over here. How nice and quiet it is over here. Now, food-wise, that's a whole different story. Food-wise, I want all my food places that America has. I do. You know, I miss my Chipotles. I miss my mom and pop pizza places. I miss all the cereal aisle. When I go down that cereal aisle and I just see so much lovely cereal that I would eat all the time that I don't eat like it all now. Yeah. I'll take all of that. Muslim Chinese? I don't know. Oh yeah, I don't have any idea. What are you talking about there? So you don't need a high school diploma then to actually sounds good? No, I don't know. I guess you don't, Master. I don't know what you require then, right? If they can't go to school, I don't know what they're required to have then. It's kind of weird. Just my wife and I had an opportunity to move here, so we packed up and moved here. And then we had an opportunity to buy a house here. And medical is so good here because my wife has kidney issues, and it doesn't really affect her because she's female. Not until like she's way older. But my son has kidney issues because of her, and he needs medical attention. He'll need a kidney by the time he's probably 18 or 19 or 20. It depends. It could be 16. It could be 30. But normally it's usually around the age of like 18 or so. So he's going to need medical attention. And he already gets medical attention all the time for that kind of stuff. So medical over here is wonderful. It's cheap. It's wonderful. So any kind of medical issues we have, it's much better for us to stay here for that as well. Even though we would have stayed here regardless. Since it's 1/3 of the population to America. Well, I mean, it's a whole different... It's not hard to compare it to America. It's just a whole different mentality. It's a whole different lifestyle and mentality than America. And it's different on how kids are raised here too compared to America, I believe. In some areas, not everywhere. You know, you can't. It's not fair to just clump America or Japan into just one thing. But I mean, because all you see is the bad press, right? You just see the bad press over in America all these years. Not as bad as the like residential schools or other things. Propaganda is wild. Well, I wouldn't say propaganda. I would just say it's not fair to, you know, the bad stuff that we see all the time in America with the mass shootings. With all the crazy stuff that we see, it's not fair to judge everything off of those, you know. Pretty cool, weird. Depends on if you're watching those Japan shows from back in the day. The Japanese TV shows they used to have where they they have a little ball spring up and hit people in the groin. They used to have some weird Japanese TV shows. Some really weird ones. I mean, they still do that though. They still do like their daytime TV, and even their nighttime TV here is weird because all they ever talk about is food. Food. All you see is all this food, and there's Japanese people like eating this food, and they're talking about how delicious it is no matter what. And then they do this like other kind of weird talk stuff. But man, the amount of food I see on TV during their talk shows is wild. Because they're aging really fast. They're aging really fast. They have the longest lifespan, do they? Man, maybe it's because you eat. It's all about your eating, right? If those countries that eat seafood all the time, seaweed, seafood, all that, then yeah, it's probably it's definitely a much healthier lifestyle. Plus, they're riding their bikes everywhere. They're walking everywhere. They're not driving, so they get their steps in. Get those 10,000 steps a day in. Yeah, some of those shows are really wild, aren't they? We're at 57. Are we making our way to 60? This is kind of time consuming though, right? To make our way up the tower, but the tower takes no stamina. So when you're out of stamina, when you're done with your PvP, when you've done all your alliance stuff, and you want to, because there's no rush, you can always jump over here to do what I'm doing in the Fey Meander. and in the trials. And I did trials last night too because I wanted to get some more of that solvent to do my team affinity to get that up higher. So I was hitting the trials pretty hard. High mercury content inside seafood? Is it? No. I don't think that's all seafood. I think high mercury content is usually due to the area, especially if it's freshwater fish, freshwater stuff like that, and runoff. But I don't think in general seafood, like open out in the sea seafood, I don't think that has high mercury count. I think that was only due, especially if I remember when I was young and in America, that would only be due to like freshwater stuff with runoff. Japanese prank shows. I don't think tuna has high mercury content. They eat a lot of, I like salmon. Salmon's my favorite. I eat a lot of salmon. High mercury, the biggest fish eating mini fish. Certain fish contain higher levels. What is there's a lot of tuna. I mean, people eat a lot of tuna for sure. I wonder what yeah, I haven't had any concern with that. I mean, nobody said anything to me about it. But I don't eat as much fish as they do. But I'm all about that salmon though. You give me some salmon, I'm good with that. Oh, really? Yeah, that is weird. Ruining the ecosystem. Love you some salmon. Favorite seafood? Yeah, I can eat salmon. You can give me like lightly blackened salmon and I'll eat that all day long. No problem. But I'm not into like that seafoody stuff. I don't get down with the squid, the kraken, the fish eggs, or kind of like a gumbo that would taste real seafoodish. I don't know how to explain I don't do oysters either. Anything that smells like you're at the docks, and I don't think any seafood should smell this way. Any seafood where you're like at the ocean, at the docks, and it smells all fishy. No, I'm not into it. Yeah, that's not me. Anything that's kind of like fishy like that or squirmy in your mouth kind of stuff, no. And my daughter is really into seafood, and my son too. So we went to eat out yesterday, and my daughter had pasta with clams, a lot of clams, and they're just over there like slurping the clams up and eating the inside of the clams, and I'm just sitting there like, no thanks, you know? Yeah, so many of them. And then the juice is good, so there's nothing left in your clam, but you're using the clamshell to get the juice, and she's can you stop eating next to me, please? Can you please? And then sometimes they'll eat food in the house. The worst is now because my wife's sister's here. Like I said, my wife's sister is going to be here until March while they're redoing the old house. And my wife's sister likes to eat some really seafoody stuff like that, like little baby kraken, squids or something like that. They're small. They're really small. There'll be like 20 of them on a plate. It's pretty, they're not alive or anything. But it's always smelly stuff. And you know natto beans? You guys ever heard of natto? Natto are these beans here in Japan that they eat. They're supposed to be really healthy, but man, they stink. Natto stink. It's got like this one smell you'll never forget. You'll always know. If you know that this is a natto bean smell, you'll know it. Yeah. Calamari and crawfish? No thanks. Get them clams away? Yeah. No. I'm good. Yeah, she'll sneak up the house. On Iron Chef? I don't know who that is. But I mean, it's super healthy, right? Any kind of seafood like that, super healthy. I was eating shrimp the other night. My wife made these fried shrimps that were huge, man. They were so big. I was even commenting on how big they were because they were just gigantic. So a lot of shrimp. You know, we're always getting fresh seafood, so that's good. That's good for everybody. Some shrimpies. I'm always down for the shrimps. I'm down for the salmon. I'll eat some tuna. And when my wife makes me sushi, I'm all about the sushi. When I go eat it out at like these sushi go around places, you know those places you've seen on TV where the sushi kind of goes around, you can pick a plate. Most times you don't pick a plate, you just kind of tell it what to send you, and then it automatically kind of sends it to you to whatever your table's sitting at. It'll send it over there and you just pick it up. That kind of sushi is not good, but when my wife makes it, it's delicious. Lobster and squid. I've never been a lobster and squid fan. I'm not a lobster fan. Lobster's just chewy. It doesn't even taste good to me. Like, it's just chewy, right? It doesn't even have like a cool flavor. No, I haven't tried eel. But I've eaten lobster quite a few times in my life. And it wasn't like it was terrible. It just wasn't something I would order. If I ever see lobster anywhere, I was never like, oh, there's lobster, let me grab it. Did I get every place here? Yeah, there's no other. I'm looking at the mini map. You can see if there's other areas to go to. Oh, we got to fight those bosses this week, right? I think I'm running out of days. Today's Saturday. I might only have one day left to fight 4 different bosses if I can. He knows what's up. Lobster does. You get it. You got to get it done properly. Is it only chewy when you overcook it? I don't know. I've only had it from places, I've had it from seafood places. I would hope they didn't all just overcook it. Like all fancy seafood places. 94 is dumb hard. It's unreal. 94, well, you're halfway there. 180 floors, you're almost there. And I've applied to the alliance now to help you get in. Okay, hey, congrats, man. Yeah, you'll probably get in. We just gotta wait for somebody not to be active or something. Yeah, I think lobster is very overrated to me too. The price of the lobster seems to be a lot for what they're trying to sell me, trying to say it's good. Trying to tell me it's all delicious. How you doing this boss this week? Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do on those bosses. I don't know what kind of heroes I have leveled up. I've got experience. I'm pretty sure I got enough experience to level up some new heroes so we can get some tanks in there. We can get some additional DPS in there if we need to. As if tuna's cheap? I think tuna's pretty cheap, right? We get tuna everywhere. I don't think it's worth the waste of time to go through there. Do they get better or is it the same stuff? Oh, look, Primsta is lighting us up. We got to spread out. Can you kill her, please? Can you kill her? There we go. I thought they had charmed my Furbat, but he was just turning around attacking skeletons. Peak healthy snacks. That's what I'm talking about. How do I get there? We've got one more treasure chest, and then wait. Why is it over there? Is there a teleport? There's one right there, but I don't think that's the correct. Okay. Could be wrong. Did I miss it? Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, I don't think these rewards are great because right now they're giving me epic rewards at stage 58. And I guess they were assuming that I could be at stage 58 back when we were only farming epic gear. Because they just gave me material to make epic gear right now. And I feel like this would have been very difficult for me to do back then with epic gear. Right? Without legendary gear, there's no way. No way. Should go easy. Yeah, well, I've got legendary gear level 100 heroes, so it should be decent, I guess. I mean, it's getting harder. They're up to 119. And we're going to have to really start working on, like, provoking guys, controlling them. It would be really good if I had some backline jumpers so I could jump back and get Tarvel right now if I wanted to attack him. I mean, he's only attacking the tank, so he's not like a major threat. He does amazing single target damage, but he's not really messing us up like Primsta was. Or the Mermaid would with those charms. Yeah, it's time consuming to go through here. I mean, we've been streaming for 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours and I've been trying to hit all this up. Actually, we gotta go, man. I got Halloween to do. I'm going to be dressed up in this right here. My Luigi costume. I don't know how it's going to be. Maybe we should try this on really quick. Let's do this battle. I forgot. It's almost noon. It's 11:30 here. I got to get dressed with my son and my daughter. And we got to go do some Halloween stuff. I'm going to be Luigi. My son's going to be Mario. I haven't even tried this on to see if it fits. It's going to be noon daytime here. Sunny day. Nice day. And we've got some places to go to. It's got a sticky thing on the back. How's it look? It's a good look, right? I keep telling my wife I need to grow out a mustache. I'm trying to get me divorced. And my wife's going to be, my daughter's going to be the princess. Yeah, there we go. Is this the right size, though? I don't know if this is going to fit. Yeah. It's got a zip up. It's got a zipper in the back. Maybe it said 170 centimeters. Let me try it on really quick. Hold on. Did you put on your dress? We've got some other mustaches. I got multiple ones. I don't know if this is gonna fit. Oh, let's show everybody here. It's live stream right now. Let's show everybody your princess. Wait, is the Mario bigger? He said he wants Luigi? Oh, good. He can have Luigi because Mario is the bigger one. This one is big. Yeah, this is it. I'm glad he didn't try to put this on. So this is his. Mario is the shorter one, but he's not shorter. Where'd my mustache go? There? Okay. All right, I gotta be Mario. Let me go get. I need some boxers. Okay, are you gonna put on Luigi? Luigi? Okay, let me do stream. Let me tell everybody goodbye. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. We gotta get dressed. I gotta get them together. I didn't know it was so late. But thanks so much for joining me. Make sure you download the game on Steam. It is right here. If you want to use this link, you can help support Dragonheir right there. There we go. That's the new link for the Steam download. Download the game. Come and join us. It's been great hanging out with everybody. Thanks so much. Who's streaming the game right now? We got anybody? Let's share the love like everybody's always doing. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time. Actually, tomorrow's Sunday for me, so You know, I don't always stream on Sunday. I stream all the rest of the week, but not always on Sunday. Because my wife's off, I'm hanging out with my kids and family. But maybe. If there's nothing going on, I'll be here. If not, if you don't see me, I'll be there the next day for sure. Yeah, Mr. King, thanks so much. Appreciate the love, guys. Have a wonderful day. We're going to stream over to TSP. He's on right now. Three live. And I will see you guys. Have a great day. Good luck on all your summons. Again, Dragonheir Silent Gods on Steam. Sorry, I'm dying. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, wait, Kaden. I'm streaming. Don't take off your clothes, man. Okay, go ahead, Kaden.